Hey there, besties. Happy June. It's June. Shout out to Gemini season. Just a little bit more time. That's right. I'll be talking about my birthday. Sorry, but not sorry. Okay, child, I feel weird today, but shout out to y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. We're a little bit early today because I work from home today, so it works out a little bit. We got to talk about Karmelo Anthony trial started today. Jury selection or whatever the hell is going on. We're going to figure it out. We've been waiting. We've been waiting for this. Child, how long ago did this happen? We was talking about this, what, a year ago or so? And now, allegedly, this was scheduled at this time for midterm elections for some reason. Now, child, I don't know what difference that makes, but that's what allegedly is the reason why. So, whatever. Anyway, there's a lot of racism going on around here on both sides. So we're going to look at some what happened and then see what the hell happened today. Even though it is, 4 o'clock? I'm assuming it's ES. No, this is Texas, so it's really 3 o'clock, right? 3:08, 3:06, whatever time it is. And so they're an hour behind. So they still could be going on. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll figure it out. And of course, I got tonight's conversation. That never gets old, right? That never gets old, right? And some other foolishness. But let me see. So today's June 1st. Like I said yesterday, half of the year is already over. If you complaining about where the hell you at and you think you got all day, then keep on thinking that you got all day, child. Keep coming out here and running off at the mouth. We will be glad to talk about you. Because like I said before, in the last week or so, I've got no empathy and sympathy for anybody at this point. Knowing and seeing how things are going, how things are changing so fast, how even though it looks like the gas prices are going down, allegedly, it looks like the gas prices are going down, at least around here, which is good. However, that don't resolve and solve shit. That don't mean that you keep your eyes off of the prize, because just because one thing may be allegedly correcting itself, something else is going to come the fuck along. But, some people just don't want to listen. They swear they know everything. They don't want to listen to nobody. They got all the answers until they don't. Then all of a sudden, it's your Sassy Straights fault. Shout out to the Sassy Straights up in here. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. We're going to go ahead and see what the update is on this thing. It's probably not going to get any great information probably until next week, I would assume. Honestly, it probably will take them a long time in order to get a jury. So this might drag on all summer. This may be what we're doing most of the summer, child. So y'all might as well get your minds right, because we definitely going to be talking about it. All right. Let me go ahead and get into it, child, because I ain't trying to be here all day, because I'm trying to go to sleep. Plus, I'll be hungry soon, damn enough. Excuse me. But before we get into it, let me give you some foolishness. We got to start off with some foolishness, Where am I at? Where's my favorite view? There we go. All right. So, shout out to Reaper. We barely got 20 people in daggone chat. He already given out 20 memberships. You are so generous. Shout out to Death the Reaper for 20 memberships. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Shout out to you, all the channel members. Shout out to all of y'all that are already members. Thank you to those that continue to re-up every daggone month. I appreciate you. If you are getting a membership or you have just gotten a membership, please make sure you thank Death the Reaper. Thank you. As always, stream sponsor already, child. We ain't even been on for 5 good minutes. We already got a stream sponsor. Shout out to you, boo. I appreciate you. And for bringing half of the things to my attention, because, child, I did remember this story, but then I kind of forgot. And then I looked into the other things you told me about, and I was like, yeah, we're going to leave it on the table for now. We'll see what happens. So thank you so much for all of your help, as always. All right. So back to these people. John, is this really real? I don't know. Is this really real? This is the mess where the judge and the oppressor were allegedly having wild acts up in the judge's chambers or something like that. And ain't this in Atlanta? Of course it's in Atlanta.
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Who knew that those words would always be able to be utilized so much? How many times do we see TLA in an episode, child? I swear, just about 9.5 out of 10 episodes, we're going to see some ATL mess and see TLA. Shout out to TLA. So this says from Pop Cloud, whoever the hell this is, on Instagram. Atlanta Police Deputy... Testing. Atlanta Police Deputy Chief Kelly Collier was engaged in a 2-year extramarital affair. Oh, and she's married with U.S. Wait. Kelly Collier is the oppressor, and then was engaged in a 2-year extramarital affair with U.S. District Judge Eleanor Ross. Okay, so the oppressor is Kelly Collier. The judge is Eleanor Ross. The relationship included loud sexual encounters in the judge's chambers during business hours that were overheard by court staff. Child, none of that make no damn sense. None of that make no damn sense. And then some people want to talk about racism. Child, what? Everyone always over-sexualizes black women. Yeah. I need somebody to tell me where the white supremacy is in this, Bueller. I want someone to tell me how the white people had something to do with this, Bueller. So y'all just don't give a fuck about y'all's jobs. Y'all don't care about your family. Y'all don't care about the embarrassment. Y'all don't care about your kids. Y'all don't care about your towns, your cities, your careers. Nothing. All in the name of sassy straights where you say you don't want them, can't take them, can't stand them, they ish, they that, they don't do shit, they ain't about shit. And yet y'all always opening up them legs and taking all that pleasure with no forethought into the consequences of what the heck it is that you're doing. How embarrassing you are to the whole black race. I'm saying it. You're an embarrassment to black people as a whole. I'm saying it. This is so dumb. You don't give a fuck ever. How? When is there any decorum? When is there any being professional? But white people do it too. I can hear it now. But white people do it too. We can't stand white people, but white people do it too. We are the standard to white people, but white people do it too. It doesn't matter because white people do that, but white people do it too. Any effing excuse to do some dumbass shit. Where's the NAACP on this, Bueller? CBC? And all the rest of them colored organizations, where y'all at to come out here and condemn this, to chastise this, to say this ain't right, this ain't how we act, this is not appropriate, they need to be let go. Where y'all at with that? Oh, y'all like this representation here? Remember, representation. This the representation that y'all like. This is what y'all won't say nothing about because God forbid a black person hold another black person accountable to some bullshit like this where they go out here and be like, see, that's how they act. And then y'all turn around to say, oh, we don't care what white people think. 2 seconds later, but white people do it too. Say I'm lying. Always some dumb ass shit that don't make no daggone sense. This is so dumb. This is so inappropriate. This is the image. Okay. I like it. Y'all like it. I love it. Y'all like it. I love it. This is the image of black people. Let me see. Over sexualized. Oh yeah. Oh, mandingo. This is basically mandingo. This is black women. This is why white women want black men because of that mandingo theory. They think they all hung. Yeah, I said it. Viewer discretion is advised. They think they got it all going on. They want to see what it like. They want to see what it look like. They want to see what it feels like. And then y'all be mad as soon as they walking down the street. Oh my God. You must hate your mama. Then y'all just out here being over-sexualized. Black women are not over-sexualized. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? I'm thinking that's not true. Can't keep it in your pants. No one can keep it in their pants. Then as soon as somebody says something, y'all gonna be calling racism, not disgustingism. No, y'all colors don't want to call out the disgustingism. Am I talking about having sex? Absolutely not. I'm talking about you're at work, and if this is true, I'm about to play it. If this is true, it's disgusting, okay? If this is actually true, and this is actually your punk asses at work, and nobody is out here black calling this out, screw all of y'all, not y'all. I'm talking about all those pro-blacks, the NAA, Roland, all the rest of them. Because they don't ever want to call out no damn bad behavior. Because everybody's supposed to be excused for everything. Unless, of course, it's got to do with white people. But let me play this mess, child. I wonder how long that it's been going on. I wonder how long it's been going on that this has been going on and these people just allowed it to be, right? Meaning, like, the workers. First of all, this looks like a freaking, it looks like a motel, hotel, Holiday Inn, right? I mean, I don't know what judges' chambers look like, so maybe this is what they look like, right? Because that person looks like they putting clothes away or something, or they cleaning for the next batch of people to come in. And then imagine you have to hear this every day or a couple of times a week. Somebody should have been suing for sexual harassment. I'd have been called a lawyer. How many people have been subjected to hearing this shit? Witnessing it afterwards or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or they come out disheveled. This is so disgusting and inappropriate. We are not prudes around here, but come on now. There's just no limit to the disgusting ass nature, it seems like. You can't even, you can't, at this point, y'all, you can't even differentiate the difference between a judge and a oppressor and an OF person. Child, they equal at this point. The oppressor and a judge are basically equal to an OF person. In Instagram, it's in my bio, people.
Thanks for the tip.
I feel like there's no difference. This is so disgusting. And I'm serious as a heart attack right now. And they should have been fired. I hope this is not something that's been going on for like years, because child, all the rest of them people need to be reprimanded if they were around it and allowed it to continue. That's just my 2 cents. So at this point, excuse me, at this point in the world, in the United States, the standard is there is no standard. The standard is there is no standard. Anyway, thank you, Trinidad. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Shout out to all of y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Thank you again, Boo. He said, what kind of animal is that, child? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's allegedly a woman. And y'all in here trying to act like she's the only one wrong. Y'all can shut the fuck up. This nigga is just as wrong, if not wrong-er. Maybe not wronger because it's the judge's chamber. They both equally wrong here. I don't give a damn what y'all say. You can try to put this on your mom. This nigga shouldn't have been doing it. This ain't no different than the shit in Louisiana. Child, I forget that woman's name. The mayor in Louisiana, who was wrong, and he was just vappy and what's her name? Cantrell. Just as wrong. Yeah, she the daggone mayor, but these people are people who are in supposed to be in a high regard. When are the coloreds ever gonna get anywhere if the people who's supposed to be in high regard can't act like they got some damn sense? Child, I know it's gonna be, but white people do it too. Oh, okay. White people are not at the bottom of shit, okay? White people ain't at the top of dumbass lists. Guess who is? Guess who is? Guess who is? Okay? So if we can't even get to the alleged mountaintop because of bullshit like this is so unnecessary. And it ain't got shit to do with white people. Because racism is the biggest thing holding black people back, right? A lot of the shit that we be looking at ain't got shit to do with white people, but black people try to pull some shit out of their ass and make it that way. Then we'll say, oh, you should be up in arms. You should be giving up your scholarship in the name of coloreds. Those kids should be giving up their scholarships in the name of black people and the ancestors. You telling me that the ancestors, who they always want to bring up, right? They would be proud. This is what the ancestors died for. This is what the ancestors fought for. So these two horny ass niggas can go fuck at work inappropriately and loud. Again, I ain't no fucking prude, but damn it, this is disgusting. Child, at least you could shut the fuck up. This is offensive to everyone here. And if/when their family members come out, remember the jokey joke, okay? Remember the jokey joke then, especially if there's some minor damn kids. Minor kids. Then they got to go to school because their mom's going, or those kids is going to know who their mother is if she's a judge. And the odds are they'll know who the father is because he's an oppressor. Child. Anyway, fuck them. Moving on to this heifer. This heifer. So when I was over on Jeff's channel and he was bringing up all the women who were taking down kids, right? I said, we could do this every day, child. We could have one every day, right? Now, this lady came up on Neighborhood Talk, and it says, middle school teacher arrested after police say she rented a hotel room for 4 minors, including a 1-year-old, to live in unsupervised, right? So, does it say that she was low mesting or a depredator? No. My question is, does this sound like it makes any sense? So, any of you that have minor children, or when you have minor children, could they just not come home and you was just going to be like, oh, well, they must be okay. It's okay. Something don't seem right. A 1-year-old? How the hell you lose a 1-year-old? Bueller? How? And then all of a sudden, somebody's going to say, we have to worry about all these missing black kids, all these missing black girls, all these missing black people. So your 1-year-old don't come home and ain't nobody got no questions? And that's okay? Your minors don't come home, 4 minors, they don't come home and that's okay? It's all right. That's normal, right? So why are they arresting her is the question. What you arrested for, girl? Because let me tell y'all something. This is just me, child. I don't get involved in people's bullshit because I ain't got time and you're not taking me down for nobody else's bullshit. If I'm going to be taken down, it's going to be because of my own bullshit, right? So if there was an issue with these kids, bitch, why didn't you send them to DFS, DCS, DHS, whatever the hell it's called in your city where they take kids, or the fire department, or the police station, right? You rent out hotel rooms. Does that sound normal? Maybe that's that missing children thing that people always want to be talking about. All the missing black kids, all the missing black girls. Maybe this is the reason why. Allegedly. I don't know. But none of this makes any sense. But guess who's going to make sense out of it? I give you 3 guesses and the first 3 don't count. The caption reads, neighbors get into this. A Tarboro, North Carolina middle school teacher, is facing charges after authorities say they found 4 minors living alone in a hotel room she rented for them. Now I'm gonna ask you another question. Who rents hotel rooms for kids and leaves them there? Have Black people lost all parts of their GD minds?
It's for the tip.
Have Black people lost every part of their fucking minds, y'all? What don't make sense, and what makes sense don't make sense. Help me understand what I'm missing. It says, according to reports, 39-year-old so 39, so she should know better. I know the frontal lobe ain't built yet, but she should know better, right? 39-year-old Fantasia Bridgers, teacher at Patillo Middle School, used her personal information to rent a room at the Sure Stay Plus Hotel and allowed 4 children to stay there without adult supervision. Investigators say the minors ranged in age from just 1-year-old, 2 13-year-olds, and a 15-year-old. Now, they did not give the sexes. That would be interesting to know. Not that it really matters, it seems lately. Authorities noted that the alleged incident did not take place on school grounds. She has been charged with 4 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and failure to report abuse or neglect. Court records show Bridgers was given a $5,000 unsecured bond, which she has posted. This story is still developing. Okay? So there you go. There's nothing that makes any sense for a teacher at the age of 30 some odd years old to go and rent a room for a bunch of kids and leave them there, especially a 1-year-old. Nothing that you can say helps me to make that make sense in any way. But the stars always find a way. First one says, I feel like she was protecting them. I need the whole story. From the story, I get the HVAC went out at the kids' house. The mom was away and something happened with their dad. So the teacher used her ID and was trying to help the family out, getting them a room. I wish for the best. Where the hell she pulled that story out of her ass? Because I ain't seen nothing about it except for one damn news story. If anyone knows this young lady, please let her know that I am willing to represent her pro bono for these charges. Would they do that for you, Sassy Straights? Would they do that for you, Sassy Straights? Bueller? Plot twist, she's actually a hero. Now this is a man. Tell the part about how the dad was in the hospital due to a stroke and the mom lives in Virginia. Their house had no AC either. I don't know. I need a full backstory because it sounds like the kids had nowhere to go. Sounds like she was simply trying to help them. The children's mother was away and the father was hospitalized due to a stroke. There was no working AC in the home, so she rented them a room for their safety. Free her. Where are they getting this story from? Where? Have y'all even heard of this story? Have any of y'all heard about this story, Bueller? What's the full story? Was she helping these kids? Do any of you Sassy Straights get any of this consideration with regard to a GD thing? Anything? Bueller? Meg said Clay cheated. Down with Clay! Down with Clay! This story comes up with this black bitch. There has to be a reason. There has to be a reason. Oh my God, she's a hero. Dad was in the hospital. Mom didn't have no AC. Just saying shit. Just saying shit. Where'd they get that from? I found one news story about this. One. As of yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Tarboro middle school teacher charged after 4 Mounties found living in a hotel room. That's all they got.
The Tarboro middle school teacher faces charges after deputies say that several minors were found in a hotel room that she rented. Edgecombe County deputies say they began investigating after receiving a report Wednesday that Fantasia Bridgers, a teacher at W.A. Patillo Middle School, had rented a hotel room using her information and had 4 unsupervised minors living there. The sheriff's office says that a report was then made to the county social services department and public school system, which fully cooperated in the investigation. Bridgers is charged with 4 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor and failure to report abuse or neglect. She was given a $5,000.
Damn. They didn't even give him time to finish. I can't take it. Anyway, so yeah, all of a sudden, it's just excuse after excuse from a 30-second clip from the local radio station or the local TV station here. That's it. They got all the excuses in the world. All the excuses in the world, child. But it is what it is. Good luck, gentlemen. SYCBM. Shout out to Kofi. I appreciate you, boo. He said, all bullshit aside, a young man was missing in a nearby neighborhood and they just found his body. I think I heard about that. Sorry to hear that. Rest in peace to that man. They have been looking for him, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. I think I heard about that. Yeah, but come to a heifer. It's an excuse after excuse after excuse without knowing anything. Thank you, boo. He said, send the asteroid. Send something, child. Send what is it when you get your brain electrocuted or something? Isn't that a thing? What is that called? Something therapy or some sort. There's a lot of people that electroshock therapy, is that what it is? There's a lot of people that need that shit. There's a lot of foolish ass MFers around here. Child, I can't take it. They live amongst us, y'all. They live amongst us. Anyway, let's get into this so that I can move on to something else because it's probably going to get on my nerves. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Child, needed. So this is like, I hope, a synopsis. Yeah, it says track me, STABB trial. Here's the timeline, child. Let's get the gist of what happened.
It was a deadly confrontation under a track team tent that lasted only moments and would set off a chain of events that would dominate headlines for more than a year.
I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now, detained.
April 2nd, 2025, at Kirkendall Stadium in Frisco, Austin Metcalf, a junior at Memorial High School, was stabbed and within hours pronounced dead.
Karmelo Anthony, class of 2025.
Another student from Centennial, Karmelo Anthony, was arrested the same day for murder.
I got a phone call from Hunter.
A day later, the Metcalf family, including Austin's twin brother, spoke with us.
Just because the kid was mad, my son is not here anymore. And I don't understand it. His brother lost his best friend.
It's just really heartbreaking to see someone that cares for you that much and does everything, even by your side, no matter what, just pass away like that.
April 14th, Karmelo Anthony's bond is reduced from $1 million to $250,000.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Jail and released under house arrest with an ankle monitor.
Explain your self-defense.
A case already combustible just went nuclear.
There's 2 sides to every story, and we've only heard one side.
We have endured death threats.
April 17th, the Anthony family speaks for the first time at a press conference. Austin's father, Jeff Metcalf, also shows up.
Is a disrespect to the dignity of his son.
Oh, this
and
nigga.
is escorted out by Dallas police.
We believe in legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you.
April 23rd, police confirm reports of threats, fake deliveries, fake calls for service at both Metcalf and Anthony homes. 2 days later, the FBI is looking into doxing claims. The judge who lowered the bond, her private information was illegally released online. June 9th, the school district won't release surveillance video from the incident.
Shout out to the sister that was helping Karmelo out, child. $1,250,000, child. That is a lot, in my opinion. That is a lot. I wonder what the reasoning was. He never got into trouble before. That could be it, child. That could be it. It is what it is. Thank you, boo. Yeah, I think that is what I meant. They need, or no, you said they need a lobotomy. Yeah. Oh, that's where you exchange brains, right? F therapy, something. Try the first thing and then move on to the next. Where are we gonna get all these brains from? Because there's a lot of people that need some new brains around here. I'm telling you. It's crazy. It's crazy. Celine, what woman? Thank you, boo. She said Black fatigue is seeing Karmelo's family and people raise over $500,000 and going to get a public defender. They have a public defender? Who said that? Who said that? Where do you see that at, child? They got this man, that goofball. I forget his name. That goofball. Y'all remember him? I forget his name. Child, it's been a while. A little over a year.
But allowed us to watch it at their district building. For the first time, a glimpse into the incident and the response. June 24th, the grand jury indicts Karmelo Anthony on a murder charge. District Attorney Greg Willis says the death penalty was never on the table.
That would not be something that we could do even if we wanted to.
July 9th, Judge John Roach of the 296th District Court sets trial for 2026. July 24th, the court orders a subpoena of the school district and critical investigative information. The district sends letters home to families and students who may be witnesses to the event.
If you were to ask any superintendent in the state, that's probably their worst nightmare.
Days later, July 29th, the judge imposes a gag order for both sides. No one connected to the trial can speak on it publicly. September 5th of last year, Memorial takes the football field in honor of Austin Metcalf. His number 11 spells out all in. His father, under a gag order, signs, "I love you," to his son. Early 2026 saw routine trial events, pre-trial motions, most out of public view. In April of this year, Judge Roach issues strict courtroom rules for trial. No cameras, limited seating, and heightened security. Which brings us to June 1st, the beginning of jury selection, the beginning of the real criminal trial that is much talked about and for many already decided in the court of public opinion. The scrutiny is as high as the stakes. Karmelo Anthony faces life in prison. For two families, the timeline doesn't end here. In Collin County, I'm Joe.
All right, so if they're going through jury selection, that could take any amount of time, child. I'm not going to sit up here and be looking over jury selection every day. I actually haven't really seen anything come out yet. But let me go over here to the New York Post and see what they had to say. They seem a little biased, but honestly, at the end of the day, the people out here don't matter. The only people are the people that are in that damn room when the time comes. But today at 7 a.m. EST, Karmelo Anthony, Texas teen who snagged $600,000 in donations after he STABB'd a football star to death, faces trial. Karmelo Anthony, the Texas student athlete who was charged with stabbing a football star from a rival high school death and then raised $600,000 in donations, is set to face trial this week. Why do they keep bringing that up? The deletion of Austin Metcalf, who died in his brother's arms in Frisco, Texas at a track meet April 2025, sparked an outpouring of grief. But what came next turned into a national sensation. The suspect, Anthony, retained a big-name Dallas lawyer, and the family started raising money from the donation site Give, Send, Go. So that goes against what you just said, Celine. A family spokesperson said last year that the money would go to stand with us in the fight against white supremacy. What the fuck does this have to do with white supremacy when it's a black kid that deleted a white kid? What the fuck? This is the problem, colored community. Everything is not fucking white supremacy and racism. What the fuck? You know, sometimes niggas do shit wrong. How about that? That boy should not be deceased over some bullshit. Just like Mr. Lewis should not be in jail right now over protecting his neighborhood over some gremlin ass bullshit. The case kicked off a major racial fracas online, with donations pouring in to defend Anthony, who is black. Donation to Anthony's legal defense fund have continued with more than 70 contributions over the last few days before the trial. His family said the money would be used for relocation and living expenses as well as the legal defense. Anthony, 19, also a high school football player, was later released on $250K, and his family moved into a $900,000 mansion in a gate. JP, if you're listening, this is exactly what I'm talking about. JP, if you're listening, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Anthony, 19, also a high school football player, was later released on $250K bail, and his family moved into a $900,000 mansion in a gated community. Jury selection is slated to get underway Monday morning in the case accusing Anthony of deleting Metcalf, and after the pair got into a dispute over seating at a high school track and field competition in Frisco on April 2nd, 2025. Anthony's lawyers have said he acted in self-defense and said they will explain why he had a KNIFE on school grounds at the time. The trial is kicking off after Metcalf's twin brother Hunter Metcalf accepted diplomas from Memorial High School on May 21st for himself and for Austin. Anthony, then a 17-year-old senior from Frisco Centennial High School, got into a fight with Metcalf, who was a student at Frisco Memorial High School. After Metcalf asked Anthony to leave his team's tent during the meet at the Kukanel Stadium, prosecutors have claimed. Anthony allegedly warned Metcalf not to touch him before pulling a KNIFE out of his bag and STABBing Metcalf in the chest. Anthony then allegedly fled as Metcalf bled out in his twin's arms. Anthony is charged with first-degree red rum, but since he was underage at the time of the alleged incident, he doesn't face the death penalty or even life in prison. The accused red rummer has been released from jail and is under house arrest, a fact which Metcalf's family Jeff has publicly opposed, earning him a gag order in the case. If convicted, he'll face between 5 and 99 years behind bars. So as long as, you know, they can afford their lawyer, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. Okay? So everybody got their opinions, and opinions out here don't matter. All that matters is the people inside of there. So if you get mad, get glad. I don't give a fuck. Like everybody else is entitled to their motherfucking opinion, so the fuck am I. You gonna go and claim that your issue is your son did nothing wrong, but you need all this money from all these other people. They give you money, and then you move into basically $1 million house when your son is on trial for red rum. You take the money that you said you needed for him and buy $1 million home. Sounding similar to BLM. Ain't that what they did? Something like that? Anyway. Let's go here. This is from CBS News Texas from this morning. Jury selection to begin in Karmelo Anthony red rum trial in Collin County.
Now to our lead story, which is jury selection beginning in just a few hours in the trial of a North Texas teen accused of stabbing and killing a student athlete. 19-year-old Karmelo Anthony is charged with the murder of Austin Metcalf. Trevor Sohaki is live for us this morning outside the Collin County Courthouse this morning with the very latest on this case. And Trevor, this case has actually captured the national attention, particularly on social media, too.
Yeah, that's right, Carmen. There have been debates online over stand your ground laws, race, and lots of misinformation on social media. In fact, there's been so much tension, threats, and controversy that the judge issued a gag order last year to prevent either side from discussing the case. Now, police say the stabbing happened at a Frisco ISD track meet in April of last year after a verbal confrontation between Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. A witness told police that Anthony came over to Metcalf and others in a tent on the bleachers. The 17-year-olds went to different schools and didn't know each other. Metcalf told him to leave. Then Anthony reached into his bag and said,
so did they know each other? Did they not know each other? Because allegedly he was bullying Austin was bullying Karmelo, allegedly, which is the reason why he allegedly had the weapon. But you know, everybody on fucking TikTok and on the internet knows everything, even though they're 55 million and 1 miles away from the whole ass incident, saying any old thing to make up any old type of excuses, which is why I said what happens and what we say out here really don't make no damn bit of difference. What only matters is what's being said in there and what they can show. I don't understand how you can get to the fact that somebody is on up out of here and you can justify it at a track meet for kids when you were over there on the opposing team's side. But even if the other one was over here at your side, I don't care what happened. I don't care if you touch me like this. For those that are saying that this is okay to delete someone, you're out of your fucking mind and you're the one that needs the lobotomy. If anybody thinks that in this case that somebody that did this deserves to be on up out of here, stay the fuck away from me and mine, okay? Because you're out of your fucking mind.
touch me and see what happens. One witness said Metcalf touched Anthony, and another witness said Metcalf grabbed Anthony. Police said that's when Anthony pulled out a knife and stabbed Metcalf once in the chest before running away. Metcalf was taken to the hospital where he later died. Anthony was later arrested and charged with murder. According to a police report, Anthony admitted to the stabbing, claiming it was self-defense. He's currently on house arrest at his parents' home. Now, jury selection will begin at 9 this morning.
At his parents' $1 million home.
County District Judge John Roach is not allowing any live streaming of the trial inside the courtroom, but we will have a reporter inside that room at all times. We'll bring the very latest updates as they come in. Live in McKinney, Trevor Sahaki, CBS News, Texas.
And Trevor, it has been a little while before folks have experienced this trial, so we want to kind of go back through the timeline of this.
Yeah, we heard it. Let's go to TikTok, chat. Pretty sure we have an idea what's about to be said here.
A lawyer, but not your lawyer. Today we have to discuss the jury selection that started in the Karmelo Anthony trial. Now, you've probably heard of Karmelo Anthony, 17-year-old young black male who was accused of murdering Austin Metcalf. Before we get started, we need some ground rules. You need to know that my cousin was murdered in 2010. I'm never going to bring up any gory details of this trial.
Karmelo wasn't competing, but they both ran track. One rule in track, never go under rival. Oh, one rule in track, never go under rivals 10 areas. This was premeditated. So why do they show that he would? I guess they just want to correlate that he was a track star. See, there's confusion right there. I thought he was competing. What the hell was he doing? I mean, it doesn't matter. You can be there, obviously, if that's your sport. Maybe he was scoping out the competition. I don't know. But the weapon part, especially if they didn't know each other, somebody just said that they didn't know each other. Defending himself against the touch, Devon. Are you serious right now? So Generation X, this is how y'all handled shit, Bueller? So Generation X, so y'all trying to tell me that when someone touched you, you killed them? I'm gonna just say it, y'all. I ain't got time to be fucking around, because if y'all gonna be fucking around with me, I'm gonna fuck around with y'all. So you really trying to tell me that it makes sense that it's a self-defense because I dare you to touch me and he touches them? Ain't that shit that kids do? Ain't that shit that younger people used to do back in the day? I dare you. So somebody should be the fuck on up out of here. Child, tread lightly with me today, because I am not in the mood for foolishness when it comes to shit like this, okay? If you want to act crazy, please take it someplace else. Please take it someplace else. That's what I'm saying, right? So it's just, I mean, we know that they don't. We know that they don't, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, if somebody is trying to say that this warrants death, please leave now, okay? If this warrants death, because unless this is the neck and you're choking the neck, like I'll be feeling with Trinidad, you know, I'll be ready to choke his neck. But unless you're doing physically that, I'm not sure this warrants. And there was no like fist fight, no fight of any sort. Anyway.
Always do my best to be compassionate to both sides. With that being said, breakdown of what happened, as far as we know, goes as follows. April 2nd, 2025, both Austin and Karmelo were at a track meet in Frisco.
As I reported yesterday on my page, I said that there will be riots and protests.
Damn, he got a long head. Is that the view of... Yo, he got that shirt on like that girl had the other day. If you don't go get a new shirt that's new instead of this wrung out collar, you a mess.
Well, it's already starting. They're outside the court. They want justice for Karmelo Anthony. Now, I thought they'd have some class in this case and just stay away. But I was...
Wait, man. Act like you got some... Come on, y'all. These people already pissing me off. So you didn't think that protesters were gonna come, dummy? Come on now. You not that stupid.
What's wrong? This is absolutely disgusting. We know what Anthony's charged with. Nowhere did he ever say it was self-defense. Nowhere did he ever say he was in danger. The only words he said were, I did it. Now, I feel bad that the Metcalf family has to walk through this to court.
Oh my God, white people, y'all gonna piss me off too? What the fuck did you think was gonna happen, bald ass, long ass, funky ass shirt wearing white man? What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Shut up.
Okay, jury selection begins
don't
today in the
piss me
Karmelo
off.
Anthony trial. So let's talk a little bit about what are going to be the primary topics.
Not listening to you for 7 minutes.
Today begins the jury trial of Karmelo Anthony. And if you don't remember what this case was about, he
How old
is
are you?
alleged to have murdered a young man named Austin Metcalf at a track meet at their school by stabbing him. His defense team is claiming self-defense. Essentially, the facts are, and this is coming from his defense.
I'm thinking you shouldn't have stiletto nails as long as your fingers are, but to each his own child. Come on, Morticia.
Team specifically, that there was an altercation between Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf.
Edward Scissorhands are pissing me off. Next.
Karmelo Anthony versus the state. The trial is today. There's too much emotion wrapped into this case, right? And you can't talk
y'all
about
are making me
either side
emotional.
without both sides crashing out. But I'll just say this. While I don't believe the Metcalf brothers are necessarily innocent in the sense of them bullying Karmelo Anthony, I do believe that the two brothers were bullying Karmelo Anthony, pushing him around like they said. That does not change the fact that Karmelo Anthony was tweaking and still used an excessive use of force, on top of that brandishing the weapon and then saying, touch me and see what happens. When it comes to self-defense law, you cannot provoke an incident in that capacity. Right? It's similar to the situation with Chud the Builder, right? A lot of people think Chud the Builder is innocent, but he was pretty much moving like a Karmelo Anthony, right? He had weapons on him and he was pretty much ready to use them, and he initiated a threat.
Is that what he was doing, Chud the Builder, child? I can't keep up with all these racists all around here. I can't do it. I do know that they threatening our friend Poetic Flacco, which is some bullshit. They over there threatening him in his comments and doing dumb shit because everybody is crazy. Everybody is crazy.
In order to provoke an incident to happen. It doesn't matter if Austin Metcalf was a bully. We're not talking about whether Austin Metcalf was a good kid or not. What we're talking about is if the force that Karmelo Anthony used was necessary in that situation. Most self-defense cases are going to want an equal use of force, which is why Chet the Builder is having a hard time right now. And you can say, yeah, they were.
He just got arrested. How's he having a hard time? Child, you're pissing me off too. Oh, not you again.
So jury selection in the trial for Karmelo Anthony, who is.
Come on, ABCD, save this, save it, because everybody's getting on my nerves.
Is being tried for first-degree unaliving of Austin Metcalf begins today. Now, before we get into the details of the trial, I just want to start off by saying this. Number one is this is Karmelo Anthony. The picture you'll see when you look him up is a mugshot from the day he was arrested. And in my opinion, the reason that that picture is surfacing so much online is because they want to dehumanize this young black.
I can't do this. Maybe they should just bust out his baby picture and show that. Nigga, what the fuck are they supposed to show? Like, what are we talking about right now? This nigga is on fucking trial for red rum as a fucking minor. Oh, what you will see is his mug shot. That's what we're supposed to see. You're done.
The Karmelo Anthony trial starts today, June.
Where are the Chinese people? I can't do this. I am about to shut this shit down. I can't take it. Neither side is getting. Both of y'all are getting on my nerves. White people and black people. Y'all all are stupid. Damn. Is anyone non-biased around here? Is anyone non-biased? Damn.
First, 2026 at 9 a.m. Texas time. In accordance to an email that I received from the communications officer at Collin County Courthouse, today is supposed to start the jury selection process.
Correct.
In this email, he addresses those of us that applied to be media inside of the courtroom, but were not approved. And in this email, he gives us a sneak peek of what is supposed to take place today.
Girl, I don't know nothing.
Today, the Karmelo Anthony trial starts.
Oh my God.
And all I have to say is justice for Austin Metcalf. Not because of skin color, but because a 17-year-old brought a weapon to school grounds, started a conflict, and murdered someone else. Stereotypes exist for a reason, and let me just tell you about how he was raised. Karmelo.
Ooh, how the hell do you
single mom.
Now this white man knows how Karmelo was raised.
Doesn't have the father of the child in the household.
The father was in the... White people, y'all really do get on my fucking nerves, okay? I don't say it often, but y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all out here making up shit just as much as the colored community is, and y'all think you so much better. This nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. Man had a whole ass mother and father, or a child had a whole ass mother and father in his fucking life. Now he out here doing some damn racist shit. And what difference does it make? He ain't making no fucking decisions anyway.
doesn't teach him.
I'm not listening to you. Oh, well, why ain't nobody say nothing about this? Whoever over there a second ago, whatever white man said that shit about the protesters for Karmelo, how come you ain't say nothing about this? We knew there would be protesters. What the fuck? We knew this. Y'all are so stupid. Night Jade. Thank you, boo. She said lock his ass. Oh my God. I just love how these people know the whole story. They know their whole backgrounds. They know how they was raised. They know what's going to happen. They know about all the evidence, blah, blah, blah. I'm always a proponent, or I'm always going to say that nobody should be taking nobody on the fuck up out of here. Unless it's your life versus my life. Other than that, we're going to have to wait and see. Child, this is going to be a mess. Shout out to Texas. Good luck to y'all. Texas, y'all have been fucking up a lot lately. What is going on? Texas got more dumb ass, crazy ass, funky ass stories than a little damn bit. Shout out to the high STI, STD rates after, what was that last holiday? Spring break. Whoo. Child. Black man, you're supposed to be over there on the other side. What are you doing over here? Oh, it's just a black thing over his face. Oh, child, I thought it was a black man. What the fuck are you hiding for? All right.
I got the dogs out.
Why those dogs out there? Let me tell y'all something. If I lived in daggone Texas, this is the last place I would want to be. This is the last place I would want to be around, hang around there, none of that. I'm gonna be at, child, I might be at Applebee's, and you know I don't go there. I would rather be at Applebee's than be over here with this bullshit. I'm telling you.
Y'all, so we have just wrapped up day one at the Collin County Courthouse for the Karmelo Anthony murder trial. As you can see, that is the courthouse in the back of me. And when I tell you it has been a long day, please believe me, this is what we're looking at. They had over 600 individuals to show up today for jury selections. Collin County, you showed out and did your thing for both. This is good for both sides, right? For both the state, the prosecution, and the defense team. Here's the thing. We didn't get a lot of movement on that. We were almost 4 hours delayed today. So what's happening is they were able to narrow it down to 500 people. They're going to come back on Wednesday morning if they are confirmed. They will be either confirmed or denied. If they are confirmed, they come back 8:30 a.m. on Wednesday. It's going to be a very long day. Interesting enough, listen, there was some white males on the jury, or that stood as potential jurors, that did not agree with the judge about the law. And they said, you know, you're talking about the law, and we understand the law, but this country has a complicated history when it comes to law, because our law has been very unfair to people of color. Woo, y'all. All right, y'all.
Oh my God. This is not about color. This is not about color. Okay.
The African-American teenager who took the life of Austin Metcalf is about to begin trial. Anthony, 19.
Karmelo Anthony trial started today, and all I gotta say is justice for Karmelo, man. It was self-defense, and we already know if it was
Child, Lil Wayne's son. No. All right, I'm done. I have had enough. I'm moving on. I would rather talk about fucking tonight's conversation. These people are getting on my last damn nerves. God. What else do I have to talk about? Shit. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I'm not even going to show Ruin Leon because I'm just not in the mood. I'm not going to be here long, child. Let me go on over to tonight's conversation. Did we see this one already? Let me know. I don't remember. Look, I know I've seen it. Did I show this one to y'all already? I don't think I did. Anyway, so we're going to do tonight's conversation, child. This has been 1 hour and I've already had enough. We're going to talk about the trial as shit happens, but like that lady said, and I figured it's going to be a while while they get through jury selection. It's going to be a while. So maybe next week or maybe the week after, whatever, we shall see. Anyway, so tonight's conversation it is. He's been dating for 6 to 7 months, but says he's ready to propose today. Is it too soon? You know what? I should have done an eviction night. I have to do one mid-month or something. I work on it. Not that there's not a lot, because there's plenty. Trust me, there's plenty. Anyway, y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. I'm done with it. Moving on. We'll see if there's more tomorrow, okay? Nobody knows anything except for, here's the synopsis today. There's about 600 people who showed up, and she talking about, oh, y'all showed up and showed out. Ma'am, they were subpoenaed to come. Like, they didn't have a choice, okay? This is how jury selection works. Lord help your people. They whittled it down to 500. So there's 500 people for them to choose from for probably what, a 15-person jury or so, and some alternates. And this trial probably gonna go for a long ass time, and probably won't get started until opening statements probably until late next week, if not the week after. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, that's it. No one else knows anything else except for what the hell it is that they feel. Protesters out here, protesters out there, protesters everywhere, child. Ain't no protesters. Where do they need to be? Down there with Jay Witt. Any updates? Anybody in the ATL seen anything about Jay Witt, his wife, and them crazy ass MFers that want her fired over his damn podcast? Let me know, please. All right. Let's listen to this. Come on, Bubba. You could have done better too with this outfit, y'all. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all don't give a damn.
My name is Tevin Campbell. My question.
You did that, Campbell, on purpose.
As a man growing up, I was scared of rejection for a long time. So I finally found a female of my dreams. Been dating her for probably about 6-7 months. And I feel like, me personally, I feel like it's the time to pop that question. But I want to know, like, how do I do that without feeling like I'm overstepping just yet? Because me personally, I'm ready. And I do it today. I don't care. Like, that's
Is she here?
Yeah.
Hold on, where's she at? Hold on.
Let's go. Can we talk?
I mean, sometimes you gotta ask it.
For a minute.
He came out there with her dressed like this, child. Lord help your people. Shout out to Tevin Campbell, though.
How do I do that without feeling like I'm overstepping just yet? Because me personally, I'm ready. And I do it today. I don't care. Like, that's
Is she here?
Yeah.
Hold on, where's she at? Hold on.
Let's go. Can we talk?
I mean, sometimes you gotta ask it.
For a minute. He said his name's Tevin.
You were asking us the question, but I was wondering maybe you should ask her.
I still got to ask her pops and do it in a respectful way. You know,
Thanks, of course.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Stand up guy.
First of all, congratulations, man. I feel like, the only thing that would deter you away from a moment that beautiful is like when you're listening to the outside world, which I never feel like we should do. I want you guys to remember, a ship or a sailboat is safest at the shore, but that's not what the ship is built for. You see what I'm saying? So if you sit here and play it safe, you're never going to venture into where the treasure is really at. You know, the beauty is within inside that feeling that you, you know, so beautifully articulated. We all just saw. I feel like the magic is in staying in that moment and not getting into what social media got to say, and even just what the other side of yourself might be whispering to yourself. Sometimes we can talk ourselves out of a beautiful moment.
I say this too, just real quick before we go forward.
Real quick before we go forward. Anybody interested, Bueller? Anybody interested, Reaper? They're more successful than Baldy G. Tadisha said he a big one. Child, I like him big, but you can't be dressing like this. No. But you see this one right, Reaper, are you interested? This one right here. You see the mouse? No, you can't see the mouse. This one, let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on. Whoops. Nah, it's not gonna work. There you go. You see it? There's this one, you can see the whole tire, and then there's this one in the nice white dress. She's ready to go. She is ready to go. All she needs is a proposal. Y'all can go on down to the courthouse and get it all done, child. Anybody interested, Bueller? All right, fine. I be trying, y'all. I be trying. Anyway, come on, child.
It's certain women, bro, that
There you go. There's another one. Anybody interested? She cute. She got big boobs. Look at that. Anybody interested, Bueller? You just come to tonight's conversation. You have a plethora of women. Goodbye, Reaper.
make you feel superhuman. You may be lit on your own, you may be accomplished on your own, but having her next to you take you to a whole nother level.
Well, that's good.
That shit ain't common. You don't run across that every day. So when you got the opportunity, talking to bro, wherever you at, you got the opportunity, you got you something solid. It's out here that would give anything to be in that position to have a woman willing to ride for me like that. Don't let that opportunity pass, gang. Do that as soon as possible. You know your old lady, you know how much she love you. Lock that in and make it right, bro.
Well, at least they had some good advice there. If he like it and she like it and it works for them, good luck to those people. But child, that kind of goes against your theories. Y'all, I told you there's always gonna be somebody, child. I don't care what none of y'all say. I see people on cruises, okay? I be like, whoa. But child, they over there in the water kissing it up, all right? I'm just saying. All shapes, sizes, and colors, okay? I'm just saying. Thank you, Boo. He said there's a plethora of something there. Hit the like. I be trying to help you out. You don't be trying to hear me, child. I don't know what else to do. Anyway, that's it. There was nothing to talk about. But shout out to them. Hopefully they get what it is that they're looking for and get married. Like you said earlier, though, Reaper, they gonna be married before Kendra does. Kendra Gilliams. Fuck that bitch. Moving on. This one. Did we look at this one? Child, they all running together. Did we do this one? It says men say they want a safe space too. What do they really need most? Did we do this, Bueller? All right, let me let it play. Y'all let me know. Ooh, where's the sound? Oh.
Yeah. I think that what's something that a woman can do for her man to make him feel strong, safe in a relationship?
I think that one of the most important things that you can do to help your man feel strong is let him know that it's okay for him to be weak sometimes. I think that macho man persona that men put on, that I always have to be the head of everything, I always have to be the leader, I always have to be stern, that makes men feel like, yeah, I'm strong, but the strength comes in knowing that he can cry with you. The strength comes in knowing that he can tell you.
Did we look at this? Because I'm thinking, why ain't a man answering this question? Did we see this already? Why is a man not in? All the men up there and then none of them are answering this question.
Childhood things and you ain't gonna throw it back in his face. The strength comes with knowing that he could come to you with all of his fears and all of his insecurities and vulnerabilities, and you're not going to use that against him. I think that men find their strength in their weaknesses sometimes. And it's, as women, we have to be very mindful not to weaponize their weaknesses against them. And that goes back to what you were saying about how can you make a man feel safe? Making a man feel safe has to do with keeping his secrets. Because we run our mouths sometimes to our girlfriends, and the next thing you know, your group chat knows everything that's going on with you and your man that he done told you in confidence. You had to post this thread, and then he get on the timeline and see a situation that he came and told you that he thought it was going to be between you and him. You can make your man feel safe by, when he is coming to you being weak, you keep that between the both of y'all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, did we see?
Start getting into the place to where we can show gratitude to our men.
Oh, I like that outfit, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a cute outfit.
They need that. They need to be affirmed and encouraged, because no matter what it is, I don't care what no one says, it is really hard for men, just as it is for women. In that world it is, because on their mind it's constant, especially on social media, because they're hearing all the time, have they not good enough? Every man is in the same space, like it's generalized. You ain't good, all of y'all cheat, y'all not leading, y'all not doing that. And when you keep on hearing those same messages that beat you up, sometimes you can feel discouraged. And so when I come home to my woman, I want to be encouraged. I want to feel like the strongest man in this world. But a lot of women have adopted this mind of, as he should. He should do that because I'm a woman. Say thank you, as you should. Say thank you to this man, because a lot of men really are putting their lives on the line. A lot of men are still trying to navigate this world, just like we trying to navigate this world too. But the last thing I need, because I know that I'm supposed to be provisional, I'm supposed to protect you, our children, I'm supposed to provide in this house, I'm supposed to lead, I'm supposed to be able to listen to you. When I make mistakes, sometimes to my woman, I ain't gonna get her, I'm sorry if you made the mistake, and then I end up having to apologize for the mistake that you made. Like, sometimes we don't give the men the thank yous that they need. And we have to understand that it is our position as women, as well as men, but for sure as women, to give you the safety spiritually, emotionally, and mentally.
How come Ace didn't chime in on this one? And did she not ask a question about a man and not one man answered in this clip? What the fuck? That's wild. I would be like, can I get my money back? Because that don't make no damn sense whatsoever. You got all them men up there. All those men up there. I even saw Lance Gross this time up there. Yo, what the fuck? Yes, Lawrence, Kitty is really, and Dreadhead answering for men. What is going on? Yeah, this ain't as bad as the Karmelo Anthony, but this is wild. I saw this before, which is why I was like, I'm re-pissed off again, but I guess we didn't look at it. So we're going to look at it again and interrupt. Uh-oh. Shout out to Kofa. Thank you, boo. He said, I'm so sick of MFers repeating shit men have been trying to tell them for the last 20 to 30 GD. Oh, wow. Let me start all over, y'all. I'm so sick of motherfuckers repeating shit men have been trying to tell them for the last 20 to 30 GD years, and all of a sudden they speak and make it sound like Confucius said it. Confucius say. John Kofa madder than me at the Karmelo Anthony. Shit, I'm sorry, boo. Oh my goodness gracious. Tell us how you really feel. All right, we're going to watch it again. But again, like Fit Granny say, like I always say, this woman got to be the same age as me, if not older, coming up here to ask these young ass people questions. That Dreadhead is probably not even in a relationship. Yeah, Kitty is married. Ace isn't. The Neanderthal, I don't think he is. Trill is. I know, boo. I can see it all in your wording, boo. I can see it all in your wording. But it's like it's a question for men. Let them answer the damn question. That's crazy. Thank you, boo. He said, no, don't listen to them. I think they're gonna listen to them. You think all them women in the audience ain't gonna listen to them, Bueller? Who think they not gonna listen to them? Who Of course they're gonna listen.
What's something that a woman can do for her man to make him feel strong, safe in a relationship?
I think that
is what can a woman do for her man? So if you want to do it for the man, don't you want to hear what the man has to say on what the hell it is that he thinks is going to make him feel good and better? Hello? Is it just me? Child, they just love to get on here and just be yapping, especially this one. Actually, both of them. Trill should have jumped in there. Trill, why didn't you jump in there? Trill is married. Trill is married.
one of the most important things that you can do to help your man feel strong is let him know that it's okay for him to be weak sometimes. I think.
Is it okay to let you know that you can be weak sometimes, gentlemen? Bueller, we're going to go over and see what she said is right. Is that what it is? Yeah. I'm thinking you probably are going to say no. Oh, there you go. Uncle Rick says, admire him, stroke his ego, make him feel like he's the only man in the world. Okay. Hell nah. Nope. No. Oh no. All right. All right. Mima sitting up here. Well, I can't call her Mima. My sister here is taking it all in, y'all. Taking it all in. Even Christy said no. Not your woman ain't your therapist. I could be a therapist. If Dr. Cheyenne Bryan can be a doctor, I can be a therapist. Okay.
That macho man persona that men put on, that I always have to be the head of everything. I always have to be the leader. I always have to be stern. That makes men feel like, yeah, I'm strong, but the strength comes in knowing that he can cry with you.
Is that where y'all strengths come? Is that where y'all strength comes in, knowing that you can cry with us, Bueller? Gentlemen, sassy straights. Is that where your strength comes in, knowing that you can? Ain't that a song? I feel like that's a song. Something. Cher said, so he's sexy if he can cry, useless. Yo, Cher is not playing. Uncle Rick said she was supposed to make you feel like you the man. Ask any man. Gemini says never. Oh no. Reaper says a woman stating how a man feels. Damn it. Oh, they're like men too, so right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cher. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, come on. I'd rather cry to a brick wall. Sassies, come on now. Y'all can do better than that. Come on now. Oh, no. Uh-oh. King David says, that's a trick. You can only show weakness during extreme physical pain, like a broken back. Damn, it's got to be a broken back or losing. Damn, you got to lose a fucking leg in order to cry in front of your woman. Wow. Or death of a significant loved one. Damn, is that how it goes, y'all? Oh my God, that's wild. That's crazy.
The strength comes in knowing that he could tell you childhood things and you ain't gonna throw it back in his face.
All right, that gotta be true. Not even just childhood things, but stuff and then throw it back in the face. Nigga, you remember when you told me you got caught naked out in the street? You know, like I tell Trinidad, you know, when you banging people out next to the trash can at the end of the night. Or when the Knicks win the championship. Uncle Rick said, the best woman will use it against you when she made enough. Wait. The best woman will use it against you when she made enough. Oh, mad enough. Seen it too many times. That's the best woman? Okay. I'm just saying. Christy says, a real man has no desire to talk about his feelings constantly. Well, he should talk more. Okay. The TikTok therapist said it, and she says that you need to get therapy, gentlemen. And so did that therapist the other day, that y'all need help and you're not getting it. And that's what the problem is. I'm just letting y'all know what the alleged real therapist said.
strength comes with knowing that he could come to you with all of his fears and all of his insecurities and vulnerabilities, and you're not going to use that against him. I think that's...
There you go. All your fears and vulnerabilities and insecurities, you can give them all out, and you know that it is not going to be used against you. That's what y'all supposed to do. That's what y'all supposed to do. I'm saying every woman does it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I feel like that's a saying in a movie or something. I've never seen my husband cry in 25 years. Damn. Ain't nobody died? I mean, I'm not wishing that, but yeah, it's been very few times that I've seen my husband cry, but it's usually like whoever said, I don't know if it was them or not, like death or extreme pain, like extreme pain for whatever the reason. Dry socket will kick your ass, y'all. Okay. I didn't cry during the root canal, but dry socket, I heard, will kick your ass, allegedly.
That men find their strength and their weaknesses sometimes. And it's as women, we have to be very mindful not to weaponize their weaknesses against them.
All right, well, that's true, right? Don't weaponize the weaknesses against the sassy straights, right? Real men know not to vomit out all of that. Women let it all out. She is creative is on the road today, too. I see you, hon. Shout out to Lauren. She said, oh, yes, those hurt so bad. Girl, I've never had it. My husband has had it. That's how I know. That's how I know. Oof. It was not good. It was not good. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. And I've heard other people talk about it. Thank you so much, boo. Thank you so much, Lawrence. I appreciate you, hon, as always. Shout out to you and Reaper, co-sponsors of the stream today. Lawrence says, Auntie, this reminds me when Obama, oh Lord, how we get to Obama? This reminds me when Obama was talking to the group of men still on mommy's titty. Oh, and he said, don't make me call Michelle LaVaughn Robinson Obama to speak to you when she's mad. We as men have our own space and way to let it out. Am I wrong for this post? Oh, you mean when he came and chastised y'all when you weren't having the fervor for Cam the way that you did for him? Is that what you're referencing? I think that's what you're talking about. Why y'all keep calling this woman Michael, child? Y'all ain't shit. But thank you so much, boo, as usual. I see you. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Come on, child.
And that goes back to what you were saying about how can you make a man feel safe? Making a man feel safe has to do with keeping his secrets. Because we run our mouths sometimes to our girlfriends, and the next thing you know, your group chat knows everything that's going on with you.
Girl, who the hell does that? Not talking in the group chat. Child, are y'all out here talking in the group chat? What? Child, I told y'all, these people ain't got no damn sense. I said, you don't be telling nobody nothing, because as soon as you do, I'm telling you, they gonna want it. I've said that how many times? They're gonna want it. I don't care what nobody says. That is what it is, what it is. That's how it goes. Running off at the mouth all the time. Honestly, for the most part, low-key bragging. That's what it be about. I'm telling you. They be trying to low-key brag and then try to be like, look what I get. Look what he do to me. Look what he do for me. All that dumb shit. And what does it get them? An affair, a loss. Portia married to the African dude, but she got her karma, I guess you would call it. Child, people play too much. Play too damn much. You bitches don't know how to shut the fuck up. I don't get it, but it's not for me to get. Anyway, thank you so much again, Lawrence. I appreciate you. Y'all hit the like button for me. Come on, heifer.
And your man that he done told you in confidence, you had to post this thread and then he get on the...
Look at this, child. You telling me that this lady right here had to ask Dreadhead and Kitty. She should be telling them. What are we doing? She should be telling them, these non-credentialed people. What is going on? I'm confused. I don't understand. I guess it's just me, child. It's just me.
You had to post this thread and then he get on the timeline and see a situation that he came and told you that he thought it was going to be between you and him. You can make your man feel safe by when he is coming to you being weak, you keep that between the both of y'all.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, sassies, do you agree? Child, does that say Anton? Anton. Oh, Antonia, my bad. Says, I cried when my mom died. Makes sense. I have a hard time on Mother's Day. I have to be to myself on that day. I didn't even learn learn something like that until like 4 or 5 years ago, when a friend of mine not only lost his dad and lost his mom in the same year. And then when Mother's Day came around, I didn't even think that it would be tough for people that don't have their mothers, or even on Father's Day that don't have their fathers, you know? So prayers to you, boo, on every Mother's Day. Now she 1,000% what the F. Oh no. That's all. Y'all link up, you go on, complain about your other to another, and y'all start effing and ducking. Yeah, nah, that's what they do. I don't be telling nobody nothing. What do I need to ask somebody else what to do in my own fucking life? This is what I'm trying to say. This woman on the screen right here is, I'm gonna just say, she the same age as me. She is the same age as me. Going on this show to ask people that could be her children, probably. People that could be her children with no credentials whatsoever. At least if she was talking to Iyanla, we can give Iyanla a pass, right? All right, Iyanla got a degree of some sort. You know, she had the show. Dreadhead is a baby mom. She's a baby mom. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Neanderthal is the same. Ace definite, well, not a baby mom, but single. What are you asking these people shit for? She'd be better off going into her group chat than to fucking come up here and ask these people, which she will never see again. If I'm gonna make a fucking mistake, I'm gonna do it on my own. Why the hell do I need somebody else to teach me or tell me how to make a fucking mistake? Weird. Weird. And yes, there's my girl. Once again, they too old to be asking questions like this. I stand by that. They should be able to answer the fucking questions, not ask questions. You can ask questions, of course, but child, when are you gonna be able to go to the right people to ask the damn questions? That 21-year-old coming up here, all right. Even Trey Campbell or Kevin Campbell, all right. But you, her? Child, good luck to these people, but not really.
Thank you. Start getting into the place to where we can show gratitude to our men.
Is that true, Sassy Straits? Get into the place to show you gratitude, Bueller. Is that what it is? That's what Kitty said. Former baby mom.
Need that. They need to be affirmed and encouraged, because no matter what it is, I don't care.
Y'all need to be affirmed and encouraged, child.
What no one says. It is really hard for men, just as it is for women.
It is really hard for men, just as it is for women. Just as it is for women. Don't forget, don't miss that part. Got to make it about the women's child.
World it is, because on their mind is constant, especially on social media, because they're hearing all the time, have they not good enough? Every man is in the same space. Like,
yeah, y'all ain't shit. You ain't been shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You already know.
Generalize. You ain't good.
Why ain't he writing something on the board here? Why ain't Lance is married, it looks like. Why ain't he talking?
All of y'all cheat. Y'all not leading. Y'all not doing.
All y'all do is cheat. Y'all ain't doing shit.
On that, and when you keep on hearing those same messages that beat you up, sometimes you can feel discouraged. And so,
do those messages beat y'all up, Bueller? Do those messages beat y'all up? All those messages that you hear, crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bones.
So when I come home to my woman, I want to be encouraged. I want to feel like the strongest man in this world. But a lot of women have adopted this mind of as he should.
Look at how she's intently listening. What is going on? Look at how intently she's listening, y'all. Wow.
This mind of as he should. He should do that because I'm a woman. Say thank you, as you should. Say thank you to this man, because a lot of men really are putting their lives on the line. A lot of men are still trying to navigate this world just like we trying to navigate this world too. But
men are trying to navigate this world, but we are too. Yeah, men out here trying to navigate this world, but we are too. You see that, right? You hearing that? Is it just me? Ola says that somebody should reach out to the judge. No, I will not. F both of them, okay? F both of them. Oh, they both lose their jobs, period. And all their retirement and everything. This is crazy.
The last thing.
No. And just send me the video where they both get fired.
I need, because I know that I'm supposed to be provisional. I'm supposed to protect you, our children. I'm supposed to provide in this house. I'm supposed to lead. I'm supposed to be able to listen to you. When I make mistakes, sometimes to my woman, I ain't gonna get her. I'm sorry if you made the mistake, and then I end up having to apologize for the mistake that you made. Like, sometimes we don't give the men the thank yous that they need. And y'all
don't get the thank yous that you need, huh?
Have to understand that it is our position as women, as well as men, but for sure as women.
For sure as women, but men, but for sure as women, but men.
To give you the safety spiritually, emotionally, and mentally.
Y'all, she really be up there like she's singing something. Oh, it gets on my nerves. I can't even believe this is where we ended up, child. I can't take it. Anyway. Well, is there another man? Hold on, let me see if there's another man. I thought there was another man. No. All right, more heifers. Sorry, y'all. I thought it was another man. Because those always turn out the same damn way. Let me see. She fell for a man overseas who wants her to move. Is that love or just a vacation fantasy? Child, she don't look young. Did this woman look young? Can y'all see her? She don't look young. She look as old as me too. Child, why are you asking these people this question? All right.
My big age, never been kissed or in love, I should say. So I went out of the country this summer, and so happened 3,000 miles away, I went out on a date, and the guy was wonderful. We clicked. We went out every day.
Hold on. Is he from that country where you went to?
Yes.
What is the said country's name?
It's not the Caribbean.
Where was it at?
It was in the continent of Africa.
I knew it!
Child. What's the difference? Oh my God. Lord help your people. Lord help your people. Oh. Y'all, for people that ain't interested in you sassy straights, they sure do act like they interested in you sassy ass straights, child. Oh, it's Africa. Oh, Africa, where all the scammers come from? You can't make it up. Another one out here asking these young people these damn questions. Makes no sense whatsoever. Thank you, Boo. He said it's the only reason God made women attractive and Uncle Rick! It's the only reason God made women attractive and coochie so good. Most women are a pain to deal with. Tell me I'm lying. You're lying. Rude! He said, why are you putting this on the Lord? The only reason God made women attractive and coochie so good. Not most women are a pain to deal with. Are women a pain to deal with, y'all? Bueller, I'm not trying to hear that. Reaper, stop it. Don't be. I knew you would say that, though. The master said, I thought these were the most educated. Going to the educated. What you talking about? Marku, no. Passport King, no. Y'all just jumping on the bandwagon just because Uncle Rick says so. I could not. Y'all ain't shit. Lauren says, mature audience TV and maybe viewer discretion is advised. She went to Africa to get them cheeks clapped. Oh my God, we about to find out, child. We about to find out. Oh Lord, have mercy. What a surprise. What a surprise. I'm just saying. Lawrence, don't. Lawrence, you don't have to agree with them. Lawrence, you don't have to agree with them. It's okay. Oh, Tadisha says no. Ola says no. Exactly. And thank you, Nicole. Thank you. I can't. Anyway, let's hear what this African story is, child. Not Africa, girl. How you gonna diss the Caribbean though? She gonna say not the Caribbean. Not the Caribbean. Africa. Girl, it's the same damn thing.
What is the said country's name?
It's not the Caribbean.
Where was it at?
It was in the continent of Africa.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
He has no desire to come here, so he's not looking.
Shit, I don't blame him.
To come here.
He really wants me to move there.
Hold on, time out. Did that African man kiss you?
He did.
Did he kiss you? He kissed you.
Yes.
So the question is, should you wait for him?
No, I don't really know what to do because this is the first time I've ever felt
Been kissed like that.
Yeah.
As you can tell, that hit the back meat. I ain't never been touched at that place before. All right, you gotta come get you. Huh? You gotta come get her. Eddie Murphy left Africa, came over here, McDowell's, got him a burger, came, got her, brought her back. Don't just send her over there. So listen, the serious thing is, sometimes when we fall in love, that's not enough. And I know y'all about to disagree. I believe that there's different levels of love, and different levels of love motivate people to do different levels of things. I'm not going on this man. Maybe he has some sense of love for you, but not enough to close the distance gap. So sometimes you got to meet the right person at the right time under the right circumstances. Maybe he is the right person, but this ain't the right time and not the right circumstances.
I want to add this. The fact that you say you've never been in love before means you have yet to experience it. So I want to make sure you understand the difference between love and lust in these scenarios. I don't want you fascinated with a man overseas because he's different.
Hold on. Sometimes what you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. If you've been out here 40 plus years, you ain't feel nothing. You stepped outside your comfort zone, went somewhere, felt something different. And the only thing that's becoming of you to get something that you ain't feel different is you operating outside of fear and fright. This is gonna be on you. She was the weekend vibe for that guy. You don't know that. What do y'all think? All I'm saying is, did you think about moving over there?
I did.
That must be good. You sit on down. Sit on down.
Child, she just want to come up here and tell these people this story, child. Nobody can keep anything to themselves, y'all. Nobody. You came up here and asked this damn question as old as you are. You contemplating moving to Africa for one man that you don't even know? Because if she was on vacation, how the hell she know him? She don't. And you contemplating moving. He can't come here. He can come here. It just costs a lot of money. He ain't got it. Wow. Ola says, my kid's mama had me apologizing to her for telling her how I felt. She said, what's wrong? I said, you said, wait, what? She said, what's wrong? I said, she said, why you feel that way? I told her next thing I knew I was diagnosed. I don't understand what just happened there, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. I cannot. Nicole said exactly, just want everyone to know that she was getting her back cracked. Exactly, that's what that was about, in my opinion. And that she went all the way to the motherland for it. Mandingo child. Mandingo, probably. I have no doubt. Uncle Rick says that African DB having them stupid sending money back to his 3 wives in Wakanda. Allegedly, but a fact. But allegedly, but still a fact. All right, let's hear this mess again.
At my big age, never.
All right, so she knows. She started it off at my big age. Yes, ma'am. You're too old for this.
Been kissed, or in love, I should say. So I went out of the country this time.
She's 50 some odd years old, allegedly, and ain't never been in love. That's it right there. That's the end of the story. She's 50 some odd years old. Let me go ahead and say she's 50 or so. And she ain't never been in love? At 50? Girl.
Summer, and so happened 3,000 miles away, I went out on a date, and the guy was wonderful. We clicked. We went out every day.
Hold on. Is he from that country where you went to?
Yes.
What is the said country's name?
It's not the Caribbean.
Where was it at?
It was in the continent of Africa.
I knew it! I I knew it!
He has no desire to come here, so he's not looking.
What? Why would he come here? He knows that he can get you or somebody else to come there. Whoever said 3 wives, he probably does. All American women that came from America, obviously. Sorry, all American women, because that thing was thinging. 50-year-old teenager sounded like she from the valley. Child, I had never been in love or never been kissed. And then she said, oh, what I mean is never been in love. Nah, she probably ain't been kissed either, child. What's wrong with her? I'm not saying you gotta be a whore, but come on now. You ain't never been in love once in 50 years. Not once. Not once. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Shit, I don't blame him.
He really wants me to move there.
Hold on, time out. Did that African man kiss you?
He did.
Did he kiss you?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Hey, so the question is, should you wait for him?
No, I don't really know what to do because this is the first time I've
What do you mean you don't know what to do? What's the question then? Should you move to Africa?
ever felt.
And kiss like that.
Yeah.
As you can tell, that hit the back meat. I ain't never been touched at that place before.
All right, you gotta come get you.
Huh?
You gotta come get her. Eddie Murphy left Africa, came over here at McDowell's, got him a burger, came, got her, brought her back. Don't just send her over there.
So listen, the serious thing is, sometimes when we fall in love, that's not enough. And I know y'all about to disagree. I believe that there's different levels of love, and different levels of love motivate people to do different levels of things.
She don't know nothing but one level. She only know one level.
I'm not going to on this man. Maybe he has some sense of love for you, but not enough to close the distance gap. So sometimes you got to meet the right person at the right time under the right circumstances. Maybe he is the right person, but this ain't the right time.
I have to agree with Ace. I have to agree with Ace. This is not right, child. Child, one whole ass vacation, now you ready to move off of one vacation to Africa?
And not the right circumstances.
I want to add this. The fact that you say you've never been in love before means you have yet to experience it. So I want to make sure you understand the difference between love and lust in these scenarios. I don't want you fascinated with a man overseas because he's different.
Hold on.
Sometimes that is true. Excuse me. That is true. My neck hurts. Very different. Goodbye. Yeah, she got needs, all right. She need to grow the fuck up.
Sometimes what you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. If you've been out here 40 plus years, you ain't feel nothing. You stepped outside your comfort zone, went somewhere.
He played it safe. He said 40 plus years.
Felt something different. And the only thing that's becoming of you to get something that you ain't feel different is you operating outside of fear and fright. This is going to be on you.
She was the weekend vibe for that guy. You
don't know that.
What do y'all think? All I'm saying is, did you think about moving over there?
I did.
That must be good. You sit on down. Sit on down.
Who thinks she going? Who thinks she going? I think she going. I think she going, y'all. But you know what I forgot? F her. I forgot to show you this video that was sent to me earlier. So let me go ahead and bring this one up. Because we didn't finish MTR the other day because I was tired of it. No shade. Celine, thank you, boo. She said these dating panels you're reacting to kill me. Girl, they tire me. They work my last nerve. But we're moving away from that for a second to get to this video here that was just sent to me. She definitely, thank you, Celine. She definitely looking. She going. She gonna make it work. We watched a video of MTR over in Thailand while he was taking his time off of YouTube. Then there was another video that came out after that says where he was talking about the women of Thailand. I didn't show it, but that was a Kova says, shake up my head. My homegirl married right now. One of the magical Negroes not going well. Oh, Lord have mercy. So yeah, he made a video about women in Thailand. Then made a video after that saying that he was moving. He's going to move to Thailand, I'm assuming, Asia, wherever, okay? That's what MTR said, okay? Y'all don't feel like going over that shit. So what was sent to me was because people have been talking to me about this whole thing, but this video that Alpha Male Strategies, who I've heard of before, did a video on it. It says MTR officially becomes a passport bro. So he has some things that he thinks MTR done lost his mind after that Thai massage. Well, what's that? Yo, remember? And oh my God, Eddie Murphy's movie. What is it called? With Sugar Ray and all those. Why can't I? The Harlem Nights and whatchamacallit, Sunshine, and then Richie said, I think it was Richie, whoever said, I'm never coming home, and hung up on his wife. Yo, which reminds me, have y'all seen the Eddie Murphy thing on Netflix? He got a Lifetime Achievement Award. Did y'all look at that? I watched that last night or yesterday. I love Eddie Murphy. I love Eddie Murphy and most of the movies that he's made. And so they had a Lifetime Achievement Award somewhere in I guess Hollywood or whatever. And he's sitting there, and I'm sure a lot of people, okay, good, y'all saw it. It was so good, and it was such a good memory lane as far as movies are concerned and how far he has come. I already watched he already had a Netflix special for himself, and I had already watched that because it's been so good. But I feel like I'm going to start watching old Eddie Murphy movies and coming forward over when I have time anyway. Because I would love to see 48 Hours. I haven't seen that in years. Harlem Nights, I love that movie so much. I love that movie. Most of those people are deceased, but I love that movie so much. So shout out to Eddie Murphy and everything that he has done. He's basically stayed out of trouble all these years. He looks good as shit always. Well, no, he ain't always look good, but he look good as shit. Sitting there with his white wife, and I'm sure that the stars did not like that. So he's been married to Nicole Murphy, who's beautiful, and had 55 million kids. Then he had a baby with Icy Spice, or one of them spices. And I think there may be one other person, and then now he got this white girl. And I'm sure that as I was watching it, I was just like watching her and watching him because he was very attentive to her, which I love to see, right? And she's smiling the whole time, happy as a pig in shit, which I get it, girl. I get it. I'm sure the sisters is like, after all that money he made, and now it's going to go to her and her kids, child. Her and her kids, because I know she got a kid or two. What's his name? Scary Spice, is that who it is? Child, one of them. Whatever one it was, the black one, I guess. And she sued him for all this money. I feel like the only scandal that Eddie Murphy ever had is like he was with a trans, I think, at one point, on a street corner or something like that, a long ass time ago. Which, whatever. He ain't ever hurt nobody as far as I know. And plus, he's funny as hell. He's funny as hell. And hopefully, I think Arsenio Hall wants him to be in a movie, so hopefully that comes to pass. I'll be there to see it. I love. Shut up. I don't know one of them, child. Oh, it's Mel B. Okay. Oh, her name is Scary Spice. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Child of Spice Girls, one of them. All right, yeah, that one. The black one. I wonder if it stands for Mel Black. Anyway. Yeah. You remember that? Listen, the white girl don't care, okay? The white girl said that it don't matter. All his kids was up there. Everybody looked good. It was good to see a lot of them, except for Spike Lee. But other than that, it was good to see all those people. So shout out to Eddie Murphy. Quiet as a mouse, enjoying his damn life, doing whatever the hell he wants to do, still making hand over fist. He probably made more money from them damn Shrek movies and voiceover movies like that than he did from any of the other things. But I have to watch it again because I feel like it was just good enough to watch. Anyway, so I digress from that. Shout out to Eddie Murphy and congratulations to him. It's a good watch if anybody has time, like on the weekend or whatever. But somebody in the comments, that's what I wanted to say. Somebody in the comments was like, no, I'm not going to go watch it. They just trotted out Eddie Murphy because of what happened with Kevin Hart. Child, y'all colors are really stupid with a capital STUPID. I said, bitch, what? I said, so you think that they hurried up and made this daggone Eddie Murphy thing after last week's roast of Kevin Hart? Y'all really just be saying any old thing. Bring on the lobotomies. We're just gonna take that for the rest of 2026, y'all. Okay, lobotomies, because people ain't using this shit between their ears. Cancel Netflix, child. Everybody can always miss me with canceling Netflix. Okay, first of all, no one tells me what to do with my money. Second of all, I will never, ever, ever cancel Netflix. Never. There's always something on there. Always, always, always. I watch African movies on there. Always something on. So you can miss me with all that. Child, these people just be saying shit. Cancel, boycott everything, cancel everything just because y'all do it. You don't need me to do it. What do you need me to do it for? And I got stock in Netflix and you think I'm gonna, goodbye. See, these are colors that don't know shit about money. They don't own shit and shit, so they don't understand. Child, y'all make sure you keep your damn Netflixes because I need that stock to stay up. Anyway, moving on, child. Come on, alpha male strategies, fair use, child, because I don't know how this person is, and I'm not gonna sit here and listen to 42 minutes of this.
The strongest, military might, the American dream. What is that anymore? Is that even a thing? What's the American dream in 2026? What does that look like? All right, let's have a chat. Let's talk about some things. I'm about 2.5 weeks into my trip right now, and I knew kind of going into this that what I was not going to do was to make this like primarily for videoing, documenting. But I wanted to give y'all updates, all right? At least what's going through my mind at the time. I don't know when I'm gonna be uploading this, but nevertheless, this is about 2.5 weeks into the trip. So at this particular junction, we can say that I have been satiated enough, indoctrinated enough into what's going on out here, and enough to give at least an initial thought, okay? I'm currently chilling out on the balcony of the spot that I'm saying. All right, you're gonna see one of the streets down there, which then goes and connects to Bangla Road. Hello. Yeah, had to get the spot with the jacuzzi in it, you understand me? Had to get the spot with the jacuzzi in it. Anyway. Let's chat real quick. So it's about 2.5 weeks in, and I've had an epiphany. There was a moment today when I was getting up from my 2-hour massage, which in total was like $12. Okay.
I hope that's all you was getting was a massage, man. That's a long, long massage. I hope, you know, we have no happy. That's a long massage. Well, I don't know.
By the way, if you guys come down here.
Wait, how long did he say? What's a too long massage? Mine are always an hour. What is too long of a massage? They don't cost $12 though.
Best masseuses is like the older Thai women. The young ones don't know what they're doing, okay? Go with the older, okay, if you walk by the shops and they, you see like masseuses at a third, generally the least attractive, the better the massage, all right? Your eyes are closed anyway. Don't worry about it. Your back will thank you for it. Anyway, it was at the end of the 2-hour, $12 oil massage, one of which there was knots that was.
Y'all don't get massages? Is that a thing? Y'all don't get massages? It's mandatory every cruise. I get them for free, but it's mandatory. What in the world? What is going on? I don't got a massage. I recommend them. What? Anyway, RB, and I appreciate you, boo. He said, has MTR become the canary in the grave for men in America, namely black men? What's that mean? I don't know what that means. Thank you, boo. What's that mean?
It's taken out of my back. That's probably been in there since 2016. I got up and I said to myself, after thinking it probably about for an hour in the massage, and I said to myself, we've all been scammed. We've been sold a lie. We've been told, do good in school. Hopefully you get to go into college, community college, maybe upgrade to a cool 4-year school, or maybe go get yourself a good trade, right? But figure out what you can do in order to be valuable. You get a house, you find a pretty little thing, a PYT, y'all have kids, white picket fence, maybe a dog, maybe a cat, and you're gonna be happy. That shit is a lie. Look around you where you live right now. Is that true? Is that true in the West right now? Right now, and listen, I do well for myself. But when I go into these different stores and I see the price for like eggs and shit like that, I'm like, what the fuck is this? So even if you do all of these things, and unless you find yourself in a particularly high revenue generating work or field, like bump trying to do something that you're interested in and trying to make money, that ain't gonna make no goddamn sense over there. But you go through and you do all of that, and you're left with this sense of what's more. You get left with this feeling of, is that it? But then as that's happening, you're also listening to the propaganda. You're listening to the propaganda of that this is the best place in the world for you to live. That this is the best country in the world, the strongest. Military might, the American dream. What is that anymore?
I mean, if you read or look at something that you don't typically look at, or you go on a vacation, or you just get out of the fucking state that you live in at minimum, you know that there's a whole ass world, right? Child, how old is this man? He just realizing this is 30 some odd years old. I'm gonna go with 30 some odd. With 30 some odd years old, pushing 40. Child, what is going on? Yeah. Thank you, boo. He said canary in the cave. What does that mean? Because a canary doesn't belong in a cave? Is that what you mean? Or is it a new experience for the canary because it's in a cage? Listen, y'all, I only have an associate's degree. I'm gonna need y'all to help me out. Lauren said, question, will he renounce his citizenship to America and claim Thailand as his new home? Child, I don't know. But what I'm not going to do is sit up here and be like, oh, well, chicken only costs $5. So there you go. I'm moving. You know what I mean? Oxtails are good in the Caribbean. I mean, you know, that's not the reason. But I'm just saying, it sounds weird. Toast is 1 cent. What the fuck? Shout out to RB and thank you again, hun. He said, coal miners would send a canary bird in the cave to see if it was too dangerous to go in. Oh, so if it didn't come back, it was dangerous? So as America is too dangerous for Black men to continue to deal with women. Is that the reason why? Child, I don't know what's going on. This is a man thing, but a man sent it to me, so that's why I'm showing it to y'all. Thank you, though, boo. Listen. Oh, he's chirping loud, alerting, letting all of y'all know. All right, well, float on, y'all. Float on. Canary in the Coal Mine. Yeah, I didn't read that book. But to each his own. How you gonna say that, Passport King? Talking about MTR lost his mind over them lady boys. Goodbye, sir. That's it. Tadisha says, and that's all he needed to leave. Listen. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm not the smartest. Okay. Lord have mercy. Damn, now I'm dumb.
Is that even a thing? What's
all right? As y'all guys come in, hit the like button. If you don't like the video, like it in the goddamn way. But shout out to my brother MCR. So let me talk about some of the stuff. Guys, when you stay here in America, in a capitalist society, right? And then you go to a second or third world country. Of course, it's going to seem like it's the best thing since sliced bread because you bring in American dollars to a country where it goes 10 times farther, right? But if you live there and you made the money that they paid there, those eggs are going to be comparable to what you would pay up here to your salary. So y'all guys, it's all relative. They're cheap to him, but I bet you people that live and make their money there, it's not cheap to them. So when you're able to bring them.
Well, absolutely. But that's also something that I said about all these people that are just like, oh, everybody has it so hard today. Things are not like it was before. Of course, it's not like it was before. It's not before. And you all want to be, not y'all, you know what I'm saying. But you all want to do stuff on your own, and it's not supposed to be that way. So you want to be alone, you want to be single, then fucking take care of everything singly. That's what you want. That's what it is. So pay for it, cut back. You know they're not going to do that. It's just not going to happen. But complain, and just say that it's the new economy and Generation X had it easier and baby boomers had it easier. So you're trying to tell me that when we started out with $25 a day, that was easier than it is today? Child, if y'all don't go to hell, I'm not trying to hear none of that. When we got married, we made $25 a day each. That's it, and got paid once per month. Once per month. So you can miss me with all that. It's easier. It was easier back then. Shut the fuck up. If you don't know what you're talking about, shut the fuck up. Singly taken care of course you're taken care of because you have to. But you're not out here complaining either. You know these heifers out here stay complaining. People out here complaining and it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's the economy. It's Donald Trump. Nah, you need to cut the fuck back. You need to calm the fuck down. You need to get something, get a job that pays you properly instead of doing what you think you're supposed to do, that you want to do, that's not necessarily at a line of paying you properly. That's it. That's all. Inflation affects us all. The high prices affects us all. What if these people changed is the question. Nothing. But anyway.
American dollars and go live there, Of course. See, you basically become a fish
A
in a small
bar.
pond, or a whale in a small pond, right? Because, well, y'all guys seen Friday After Next? What's that, Friday After Next? Next Friday, right? Where the dude said, around here, I'm the king. And that's because when you move somewhere else, where you're a big fish in a small pond, you have more status. So to him, everything down there seems so cheap, but try making money down there. See, in America, guys, America is the best country. All right.
Can you go there and work? Would be my question. That's just, not for MTR. I'm just asking for those that might know. So if you go to Thailand, can you just go get a job? And where are you gonna work at? I'm just asking. Do they have Bank of America there? I don't know. I'm assuming they do, but can you actually work there? Or do they have other people to work there and they're paying them based off of their salary or their country as opposed to this country? Does that make sense what I'm saying? Can I go to Thailand? Not me. Can y'all go to Thailand and make $200,000 is the question. I know some people around here are gonna act like that's not possible. It's absolutely possible. Enough of my friends make close to that, if not that. So can you do that there? Or even 75,000. What's the median income here, y'all? What is it, 60, 65 or something? So can you go there and make it? Good question. I'm just asking. I don't know. Thank you, Kofa. He said, them heifers ain't single either. They're married to the same government they're mad at Trump over. We know, right? We know. But they don't have enough stuff coming from them. Whereas if they was married to someone that made the same as they did, it's still not the same. But, you can't teach these people anything. They want to do what they're going to do. So let them fry. I don't even care. I'm just saying. Yes, we can do online work from anywhere. Clearly we know that, right? But just say that YouTube goes down and that's it, that's all. And you living in Thailand, because we know a lot of people over there do social media that live here. A lot of people do remote work too. They still have jobs that do remote work. But the internet goes in and out, or no, the electricity rolls in the Caribbean. So what if it rolls enough that you can't work? Then what you gonna do? I don't know. Anyway, you can have a work visa as a teacher. There are rules to it though. All right. Anyway, come on, child.
Y'all want to know how I know America is the best country? Do you guys think that Taiwan and all these other second and third world countries that the passport bros go to, do y'all guys think they have a legal immigration force like ICE dragging people out of the country? That no, you don't got to drag nobody out of Taiwan. I promise you that. Yeah, you ain't no ICE doing roundups in Taiwan. That's because it ain't that great. Y'all see, we got protests up here. The people, they'll rather you unalive than to take them back to their third world country. They like, hell no, we ain't going. You got people, they literally breaking down in tears at the airport when ICE show up. Tears. Oh, Lord, no, I can't go back there. So, guys, don't take America for granted. All these Americans that go to these second and third world countries, they're taking their retirements that they made in America and able to go live like kings somewhere else. But live there and make the money there and not make these American dollars. And see how that works for you. All right, guys? And like even the some of the guys, well, let me finish.
It's the American dream in 2026. What does that look like? Specifically for a man. One of which, it seems as though it is now popularized to make you not feel good for being a man. It seems as though it is normalized to hate men. Men ain't shit. Men are dogs. And I was thinking about it. Along with this lie, there's this tactic of holding the carrot in front of the horse.
I thought he meant people here. I thought he meant ICE here to take them back to their country. I thought that's what he was talking about when he was talking about ICE.
So that he runs the race. So he's on that hamster wheel, doing things in order to establish value in accords within a system that does not prioritize his or her mental health. How long is your commute? Shout out to COVID, right? That's a weird thing.
That showing your value thing goes everywhere, guys, just not in America. At least America don't have that stupid ass diary that you got to give the family members when you take their wife, take their daughter off their hands, right? You got to give them something, give them a couple goats or something like that. At least we don't got to do that. But that's everywhere. It's all relative, guys, right? It's all relative. Up here, you're going to have more fierce competition because of the capitalist society. Like everybody down there, you're not going to find a whole bunch of rich guys to compete against, right? Everybody down there pretty much poor. Of course, you got your rich everywhere, but up here it's fierce. You got your ball players, you got your athletes, you got your entertainers, you got your entrepreneurs. So the competition here is fierce. And women would rather be one of the rich guys' hoes than be exclusive with you. So as far as that goes, the competition is super fierce. As to down there, everybody's pretty much on the same playing field. And so it's not as fierce. But trust me, guys, on their playing field, hypergamy still exists. Do not kid yourself. It still exists. It's in every woman around the world.
But shout out. Because without being able to travel and see anything different or anything new, people were introduced into a type of a lifestyle, being able to work from home, where now they're like, oh shit, I like this way better. Now there's gonna be pros and there's cons with it, specifically over the long term, being at home for that long. I think it messes with a lot of people's mental health. Nevertheless, that's besides the point of this video, but it forced people, because of a disease, it forced them to think differently about the system that we are currently in. The system, by the way, of a 9 to 5. It's like, what, 150 years old? 20 years old? How old is it? It's old enough, but that's all that we know. But it's not that old. It's new. We just feel like it's normal. The idea that you have to work 40, 50, 60 hours per week and then still be living in a place where it's tough to make ends meet, or to be living in a place where you walk outside and everything is an advertisement. And listen, that's really...
Guys, hello, MTR, right?
Child, I try to work as low as possible and make the same amount of money. Work smarter, not harder. Let me see. Not this dude is dumb. Oh no. He on one for sure. The F this ninja talking about. Oh no, a damn lie. He travels nowhere. Do y'all know this person? I've only heard his name. I thought he was a passport person. Who is it again? Alpha Male Strategies, I think. Don't y'all know him? I've only heard of him. I've never seen him before. Dowry versus half in a divorce. Okay.
I got it. So America, let me tell y'all guys how great America is. America is so great. And I don't think MTR is trying to talk down on America like that. I just think he's just trying to show the pitfalls of capitalism, right? And that's with everything. Everything has its pitfalls, right? But to show y'all something about capitalism. Those countries he's talking about, these second and third world countries, you want to know what their retirement plan is? They children. There you go. They're children. They work till they die. Or they rely on their kids to take care of them. Over here in America, you guys who watching this right now, you 21 years old, just started investing $100, $200 a month into the S&P 500. By the time you become 65, you'll be a multimillionaire. That's how great this country is. And you want to know how great this country is? It's going to even allow you to deduct what you invest in yourself off of your taxes. Now, I know a lot of you guys are not going to like the talking points that I speak on this, because a lot of you guys are victims and woe is me and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And this became popular now to hate capitalism because you're a victim. But at the end of the day, guys, this is what you got. This is what you got. I'm not going to hold your hand. And I know I'm never going to be popular on YouTube anymore, because I don't get into all the babying and going with the narratives or the talking points that the majority of people don't agree with, which is woe is me.
Oh, it's nice where it reads at, though. I'd like to know where that is. It looks like a conference room of some sort with a big ass window with a big ass shade. I like it.
And you know, I'm a victim and this country sucks and all that. So, but I'm gonna just tell y'all guys something like this right here. Get your skill, live below your means, invest some money into the stock market, and allow it to grow and mature for 30 or 40 years, and you'll be a multimillionaire. You can pass that on to your kids and create generational wealth. There you go. I just gave y'all the plan right there. It took me 10 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. Now, if you're about 40, good luck to y'all. Fine, don't be talking about me. Fine, don't be talking about me. I am though. I'm trying to go to someplace different. I'm trying.
That's it. You're in a country that's so great that if you cut out the bullshit just a little bit, get your skill, right? You ain't got to become an entrepreneur, none of that. You can get your CDL, just get to a reasonable salary. I understand you're not going to be able to do this working at a factory job, making $22 an hour. You have to get a skill, right? You have to get a skill, become a welder, a plumber, electrician, anything that can pay you a decent salary that you can live off of and still have some money to invest. You don't need to invest much if you start young. You start investing when you're 50, then yes. If you start investing when you're 21, then no. You can invest a couple $100 a month. That's it. A couple $100 a month. By the time you get 65, you're multi-millionaire.
Y'all ain't shit.
Because you're starting young.
Oh my God.
And the more you invest, the faster you can reach it. So if you were somebody who wants to say, hey, you make enough and you can invest $1,000 a month, then hell, by the time you get 50, you good. Couple grand a month, by the time you 40, you good. It's just up to.
What's wrong with a condo? Ain't nothing wrong with a condo, child. I used to have one of those. Now people are talking about the condo fee or the HOA fee. So what? I mean, I guess it's acting crazy. It's never crazy for us, but whatever. Anyway. Oh, people suffering out here. What the F he on, yo? This is y'all's guy. This is y'all's guy. Listen, I don't know nothing about this. I'm just listening to it. I've not heard this. This was just sent to me, like I said, about 2 hours ago.
You can't do that there. Their retirement plan is their kids. That's it. That's their retirement plan. Have kids and you take care of me when I get old.
Anywhere in the world, you know, people are gonna try to sell.
I promise you, I'm not depending on my kids to take care of me. I am not. I'll be assed the fuck out, y'all.
You things, but it hits a lot different when the average cost of something is markedly low.
Comparable to his US dollars, guys. Markedly low to what his American dollars. Not to the people there. Not to the people there. When I moved from New York to Atlanta and I went and got my Chipotle bowl that I got all the time, the steak Chipotle bowl. In New York City, at the time, it was $12. When I first came to Atlanta,
oh man, now I want Chipotle. Oh, Negro, the last thing I need to be doing is buying some damn more fucking food. But steak Chipotle bowl will be so good, yeah.
It was $8. That's a third cheaper just coming south. And I'm like, holy, but I'm making the same money I make on YouTube in New York that I do in Atlanta. But I'm paying a third of what I was paying in New York City, a whole third less than what I was paying in New York City for the same goddamn sandwich. Was the steak in New York City special steak? Was that organic rice? No, it was the same damn bowl, just different location. But New York, I was doing something over the internet to make money. If I was in New York City, the job that I'm gonna have, in other words, in New York City, it ain't nothing for a personal trainer to make $150,000 a year. You ain't making that in Atlanta. Nobody's gonna pay you $150 an hour to train them. They pay you that in New York City at the Equinox and when you go private. Nobody ain't paying you. This was 12, 13 years ago. I don't even want to know what the Equinox charge now. Tier 4 in New York City at the time was paying, like, they was charging like $175 an hour for Tier 4. This was like 2014.
14?
You can't get nobody to pay you that in Atlanta right now, 2026. So the point I'm trying to make, guys, is everything is relative. Relative. Yeah, everything seems cheap. Now you bringing American dollars down there. Go make Taiwan dollars and then let's talk about that. I bet you ain't got no ICE protest down there in Taiwan. Y'all got.
Wait, what? What did he just say? He country as hell. He more country than me, and I'm country.
I said they got an ICE roundup down there. I doubt it. Ain't nobody dragging the stream to get out of Taiwan. I trust you that. Hey, I'll leave, sir. Don't worry. I'll leave. If Taiwan illegal deportation showed up at MTRs and said, hey man, you gotta leave. Trust me, I guarantee you, MTR ain't dragging the streaming about it. He's like, put my suitcase. I'm already headed to the airport. You ain't gotta tell me twice because it ain't that great. The people that come here, you see the videos, they literally dragging and screaming and crying.
Than in the West. The thing is, and I think that part of the trickery at foot here is to convince you that everything that you're accepting in whatever block, situation, hood, scenario, city, state, province, county, like that shit is good. Like it's good. It should be normalized. It's enough. But listen, even for me, this feeling of shit just don't make sense. Why is it that now, you know, I make incredible revenue, but I'm still on this hamster wheel, so much so that I'm unable to click on that pause button and just smell.
You know, another thing I think too, guys, MTR is experiencing the thing where they say money can't buy you happiness, right? And so what he got to do is
MTR is not even on a hamster wheel. He works for YouTube, right? He don't do nothing else but YouTube, right? He's free to do whatever he wants whenever he wants to. At least that's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
Because he got to find things that hobbies or something that bring him happiness. That's what I'm hearing a lot. It sounds to me like he's ran into the old adage of money, you can't buy happiness. That's what it seems like to me. And so that's just something he's gonna have to figure out to find out what that is, what kind of hobby that is, because it's no matter how much money you make, you still have to find happiness. And so only he can figure that out, what that is.
The roses. And a large portion of that is being tied within a capitalistic society.
Oh my God.
There is an air of popularity of keeping up with the damn Joneses. Now more than ever, I know that my association of money was correct. Well, some of it, okay? The portion that is correct is have a budget. Because there's a goal. And the goal.
Y'all guys wanna know what the best thing that happened to me was when I started back going out prospecting, trying to get business for my staffing agency and stuff like that. And I was going into these places and I was seeing the struggle because I've been doing well for so long. I haven't made under 6 figures since 2014, right? That I almost forgot what the struggle looked like. And when I started going to these hotels and restaurants, you know, trying to get business and stuff like that, and when I would see the employees, I would realize, you know, it would make me think of what I take for granted. Because I don't think about it. But when I would see these people, and I would go in there and I would see them, I would say to myself, I bet you they don't got $500 to their name. Some of you think you take for granted, you don't think about, but these people are busting their ass, and I bet you they don't got $500 in their bank account. They probably ain't got a bank account. And how I know? Because that used to be me. Didn't even have a bank account.
Who you talking about? People here? They definitely don't. They definitely don't. Unless you're talking about people over there. But here, child, ain't nobody got nothing. But all of a sudden, they got $2,500 for Chris Brown meet and greet.
You used to have to go cash my check at a check cashing place where you already poor, but then they gonna charge you like 2% to cash your check because you don't even got a bank account. So y'all guys get what I'm saying? And so that made me a lot more grateful to be appreciative, because you just don't think about it when you've been doing well for so long. You don't think about that, or the poor and all this, that, and other. You just forget. And so MTR has probably made a lot of money for a long time. He don't think about it. He just lives his life. And I hadn't thought about it for years. You know, it's kind of like that part of my memory of living in the basement kind of got blocked out of my head, and I forgot to struggle. But actually, I wasn't struggling in the basement because it was cheap, right? So I shouldn't say struggling, right? Because I was living way below my means, right? So even though it wasn't a Taj Mahal, struggling, but when you live cheap, I lived in the basement. So the point is, guys, 900 square foot, I don't want that stress, guys, for why? Some guy came and said, MS, why don't you get a big house? Get a big house for what? To impress you? Get a big house for what? To prove one to you? Get a big house? I'm a single man with no kids. I don't even got a goddamn dog. What the hell do I need more than a 900 square foot apartment for? To prove something to you? See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't need no damn 3,000 square foot home. I don't have no wife, no kid. I don't even got a goddamn cat. What I need a goddamn 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house for? What the hell do I need a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house? Who gonna sleep in the other 2 rooms? Phantom ghost? See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about, that people put themselves in these positions unnecessarily, and then you want to blame capitalism. No, blame yourself. I'm not talking MTR specifically. I'm just talking about people in general who put themselves in situations where they're keeping up with the Joneses and doing this and doing that. Guys, any of y'all guys been following me now a long time. Y'all guys know I started making 1 video a week years ago. Years ago. And it's been times and periods where I would pick it up a little bit and dial it right back down.
All right, child, he rambling. I can't take it. Thank you, boo. He says, I don't need 500 in the bank when we got GoFundMe, child. And gifts and go. All this white supremacy, just put in there. This is white supremacy and I need some money. Works every time, child. Allegedly. Thank you, boo. Shout out to BT up in here. I appreciate you, boo. He said, happy first side of month. Michonne into the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Agree. Happy June the 1st. It's a countdown on to my birthday, child. All right. Oh, and my next cruise. My birthday cruise, child. Thank you all for being here. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. We are listening to Alpha Male Strategies speak about MTR, who has decided to move to Thailand, I believe.
Right back down where it was at. That ain't no accident. Guys were saying, hey, MX, you only make 1 video a week. I've been making 1 video a week now for 5 years. Because I was content. I had enough money invested, enough money saved. What the hell am I making 5 videos a day for? Who the hell I'm trying to prove something to? That's you putting yourself, don't know how to live. You gotta take yourself off the hamster wheel. I can make a video every day. I can make a video every day. I can make 2 videos every day. When I see some of these people make all this goddamn content, I can sit and think, man, do they have a drug habit or something? But y'all guys want to know what that's about. That's not even about the money. Y'all want to know what that's about. At that point, it becomes about you trying to prove to everybody else you can outwork them. That's what that's about. And you know how I know that's what it is? Because every chance they get, they remind you how hard they work and how hard they work than everybody else. If you ever listen to Stephen A. Smith, he'll never forget to take a chance to remind you, I work hard. I don't know who the hell they think they proving something to, but it ain't proving that to me. And then you get to a burnout situation, but that's on you. That's on you.
That's on you.
That's why I make 1 video a week. Ain't that many goddamn strategies in the world about how to get no goddamn ass.
What?
Goal is to save and invest as much as what you can so that you can use the money as a tool for something else. And listen, guys, it's not to say that your life in the West, all right, ain't good, all right? Shit, a lot of you guys is good.
Y'all better stay your ass in the West. See, MTR makes his money off of YouTube. You gonna try to go down there and do your job down in Taiwan, it ain't gonna work. See, he able to take YouTube money and live in Taiwan and live like a king. Your ass up here, you're a plumber, you making 65, 70 grand a year, and you take your ass to Taiwan and become a plumber down there, and now your ass making 8 grand a year. You back in the same situation, just a shittier country with a worse infrastructure. That's it. Same, if you somebody who can make your money off of YouTube and go live in a 3rd world country, then yes, you're gonna live like a king. If your You can't transfer your income from America to a second or third world country, and you got to live off of what those jobs pay there. What a job pay you in New York City? The teachers in New York City make 120 grand a year, 130 grand a year. You ain't getting paid no 120 grand a year in Alabama, honey. You take your ass to Alabama you want to, thinking you finna get paid 120 grand as a teacher. Your ass ain't making no 100 grand as a goddamn police officer in Alabama or Mississippi. You make that in New York City. See, it's all relative, guys. It's all relative. That's whatever, how you can live in New York City, that's how it all gonna transfer to when you go do that job in Alabama. If you can make New York dollars and go live in Alabama, oh, well, obviously that'll work. But everybody's not gonna be able to do that.
Thank you, boo. He said, let that man enjoy his vacation. Oh my God, yo, I thought this was y'all's man's child. I thought this was y'all's person. BT said, I moved from New York to Georgia with my New York salary. A lot of people get to do it from the NY. They really, really do. There's a lot of people that live around me that are straight from either the NY or DC, actually. And they commute and they bring all that money from there to here. Lucky them, child. Shout out to them. That's why everything's so fucking overpriced, because they bring all that money back here. I think he said it's all relative, if I'm not mistaken. I believe.
You gonna go down there and try to be a welder or a pipe fitter, and you be like, man, shit, I'm still broke, or I'm still getting by. That's because they're not gonna pay you in Taiwan what you made in America.
It's nice. I will tell you something. Walking around these streets and feeling ease, peace. I'm looking at all of the people smile, laugh.
That's because you can't miss what you never had, guys. Do y'all guys understand? I probably shouldn't use this reference, but I am. A lot of the slaves that were born in America, guys, they had never been free. So the hardest slaves to manage were the ones that they bought from Africa, right? The ones that were born here, they walking around smiling, Master love me, but the slaves.
That's a good point. Child, I can't see the name. I'm gonna just say, does that say Biatch or Bill? Child, B, that's your name. I can't see. The eye appointment has not happened. Thank you, boo. Funny, this is the same thing I said on your page the other day on one of your lives. You can't talk about how horrible America is while you're in another country spending American money. Clearly, you could talk about America even when you're in America and complain and never leave. Then you leave, then it's an issue. Child, the color community, they so funny. They so funny, child.
They bring from over in Africa, they bucking and acting wild because they had experienced freedom. So the point what I'm trying to make, if any of y'all guys have a dog, right? And you let that dog just run around the backyard, fenced in, he just run around all day. And one day you decide, oh man, I'm gonna put my dog on the chain. I tried that once. And the reason I tried that because my dog kept bringing out the fence, right? He kept digging holes on the fence. So my neighbors was scared of the dog, so I had to put him on a leash. That motherfucker cried out there for 40 days and 40 nights on that damn chain. 40 days and 40. Now, had he been born from the jump on that chain, he wouldn't have been acting like that because he knew what freedom felt like.
Talking about the dog?
But since he had, been free running around, and then you're gonna put him on a chain, well, now it's like, I want to go back to doing that. Down there, they don't know all they know is struggle. If you somebody who's been poor all your life, if some of the happiest times in your life, guys, for any of y'all guys, was when you was poor, because that's all you knew. You knew how to make things fun with the money you had. You didn't know no better. Hey, things are tight, but that's all you knew. Now, if you somebody who had a high paid job and now you got to go be poor, man, you're gonna become depressed like a motherfucker. You're gonna be sad. It's gonna be hard for you to get over that because you had money. So all they know is the struggle. That's all they know. That's all they know. That's all they see. Of course, everybody knows the other side, right? You got TV, you see the lifestyle of the rich and famous, but you can't miss what you never had. If I had to trade shoes.
So I would agree, BT, he definitely is rambling, but so MTR has decided while he's on his vacation in Thailand that he's going to stay in Thailand or come back and move back, something like that. He prefers it over there. The prices, the women, everything is better. And we've all been lied to here in the United States. So now this is Alpha Male Strategies. And he is trying to say that it's not that great outside of the country, I think is what he's saying, because it's all relative, which I don't disagree, that it might be cheap there. But if you ever try to get a job there, you will be living just like them in a third world country, which we know I'm assuming we can assume that MTR has made plenty of money off of YouTube, and so he probably has money saved and all that type of stuff. I'm assuming that he'll think this thing through and do whatever it is he needs to do, but I think this man is trying to I think this man is trying to maybe talk to people who don't know no better, not to just think that you can just hop up and leave the country. Maybe. You know, people don't be thinking about shit that they do here on a daily basis. So some people probably wouldn't think before they tried to move to another country. Nothing surprises me. So maybe that's where he's coming from with this. But he is seemingly rambling, not really saying anything. Some people is calling him a hater, but I thought this was somebody that y'all listen to, like a regular person. To me, or that's what I thought, and that's why it was sent to me. I thought
Let's say LeBron James or Michael Jordan right now and live their lifestyle for 1 year, and then you come back and put me back in my lifestyle. I cry for goddamn 40 days and 40 nights. Oh man, all that filet mignon and caviar and private plane living and stuff and unlimited spending, and I can do what I want to. Now I gotta come back and live like this. Man, I'll be sad as a motherfucker. But I can't. You're not gonna see that from me now because I haven't experienced it. So all I'm trying to say is, guys, the reason they walk around smiling and stuff like that, that's all they know is struggle. That's all they know is to get by. They don't know no other side. You can't miss what you never had.
I believe Thailand is a third, maybe a second world country. It's not a third world in the traditional sense. Maybe second world country from an infrastructure perspective. Yeah. There are things here that are a little bit different. Notably, the sewage, like the water situation, there's people out here, or excuse me, there's houses out here that every like 2 or 3 days they got to get like a delivery of water, like in these big water trucks, right? That's some weird shit in the West America. We don't know anything about that. Also, there's something weird about flushing toilets, like toilet paper down toilets. Like there's certain like weird things like that. Nevertheless, after I've had countless conversations with the locals, mostly women, right? But a lot of the locals, and I've actually been thinking about getting them over here. We can do like an interview, sitting right next to each other, like having a conversation, so that y'all can learn firsthand kind of what else, like what is life.
And if the women over there, guys, in these countries, they're going to be more feminine to you because they see you as a kid. Femininity from women has always been about leverage, right? Leverage as in you're higher value than them, so they have something they can gain. So it's in their best interest to be on their best behavior, which is to be feminine, right? It's always been that way. So, you know, they say, okay, I want to get this catch, so they're going to stay in their feminine until they, got their hooks in you, then they'll change. Once they think they got you a little hook, though, they think you like them a little bit, then they start to more masculine. But
worm on the hook.
The women down there are not a bit more feminine than the women here. You just have to have more leverage here to get that femininity. Y'all guys understand? How do I know this? Because I watched 90 Day Fiance. And the women are feminine at the beginning to get their hooks in the guy. And then as soon as they get their hooks into the guy,
Yo, this y'all's man. Yo, y'all, this y'all man referencing 90 Day Fiance as the reference as to why you shouldn't leave the country. Woo! Lord help your people. Does he know that's reality TV? Not saying that it's not totally not real, but wow, that's funny. This is funny to me. Imagine if I ever watched 90 Day Fiance, which I really don't. I watched it with Amanize a couple of times, and then I decided to never go to Caribbean again because of 90 Day Fiance. Woo! Lord help your people. Thank you, Boo. He said we love ninja shit. Some folks just aren't going to give that up and stay in America. What's ninja shit? What is ninja shit? I hope you don't mean like hood shit. Thank you, Boo. Oh my God. Thank you. Ace Skates in the building. I appreciate you, honey. Said, I'm going to say it again. My Ling, Chun Li, and Asian WAP got these dudes sprung. Everything MTR said applies to a lot of other countries. Not Asian WAP, child. Y'all ain't shit. This chat is on a timeout. Exactly. Not a 90 Day Fiance rep. I think that's funny. Anyway, that's where we are. Anyway, come on, child. Maybe we will listen to the whole thing. It's only less than 10 minutes left.
Cares about them like them, then all of a sudden they start becoming bitchy and masculine, right? And so I want y'all guys to understand that a lot of femininity is contingent on your leverage. I'm on my best. I'm incentivized to be on my best behavior because I'm trying to get my hooks in you. But I guarantee you, they're not more feminine to the guys that are there that are on the same economic standing as them. They're going to be feminine to the American guys and treat them like kings because they think everybody in America got a 10,000 square foot home with 3 swimming pools in the backyard with a goddamn maid. Especially the guys that are traveling. The fact that you're traveling there and you're an American, they think, well, you must have some disposable income. You can't be a poor American if you're traveling here. So everybody there is going to treat you of importance because
This man is a dating coach referencing 90 Day Fiance. All right. Let me let it go, chat. I have to watch a couple other videos from this person before I make a decision on what I really think. There'll be no alpha male strategy slander in the chat. I think that ship has sailed, child. I think that ship has sailed. Thank you, boo. He said, in the words of an OG passport bro, our whores are better than y'all wise. Pablo Frescobar. Child, ain't he American? Did he change his name? I thought he was American and he just is a passport bro. I haven't seen him in a while, in a long time. Shout out to you, Pooh. Y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new.
not only is you American, which is an advantage there, right? Because they know about the capitalism that's here. But then on top of that, you're traveling, which shows a level of disposable income, which is going to be more incentive for them to treat you better. So you're not going to get their true behavior because they're incentivized to treat you better. You're not going to get their true behavior until you bring them here, right? Till you bring them here, and now that you're legally obligated to take care of them. Then you're gonna get their true behavior. And if any of y'all guys watch 90 Day Fiance, y'all see how batshit crazy women become once the guys.
MTR is from Africa. Are you serious? You just playing, JB? Are you serious? I've never heard that before. Is that true? AMS is not saying nothing, just waffling. Yeah, he just sounds like he's just talking. I didn't know he was a dating coach though. That would make sense. Is MTR from Africa, y'all?
Bring them to America, and now they know they got you on the hook to take care of them financially. When they was in their country, some of them, they treat you a lot better. Once you get them back here, now they know they got you right about
down here. But as I look out and I see people that earn modestly are hard.
And you see that here, guys, pre-marriage, right? When y'all guys are courting a woman, dating a woman, opposed to when you get married to her, give her a commitment. You didn't gotta get married to her. Give her a commitment, you see the woman change a little bit. She'll be feminine on your first, 6 months or whatever. That what made you give her the commitment. And then when she sees that now, okay, you on her only source of sex, then it changes. The power dynamic changes. And she starts to act different. Unless you regain that leverage by showing her you'll walk away. Because you can regain that leverage when you show her you'll walk away. Not when you're married, but in just a committed relationship. Basically what I'm saying, guys, femininity is all tied to leverage. Without that leverage, you don't get femininity. Plain and simple.
Working people, and I see smiles, I see happiness.
Without leverage, you don't get feminine. This is the infamous AMS I'm listening to right now, y'all. This sounds crazy.
And it's a large portion of that is these people are just living life. They're not in the rat race. They're not in the hamster wheel. They're taking care of their families. They're earning.
Bingo. They're not in the rat race. Bingo. And basically, guys, y'all guys heard of the Miami effect? Well, New York got something like that too. And basically what I'm saying, guys, is when you stay somewhere where it's a lid on top of you, you just accept the situation at hand. When you're in America and you know you can do anything, it's like you can't get off that hamster wheel because man, I can achieve anything. There, they know they have limitations. That's why they don't try. They just accept that I'm gonna go work my job and come home because there's limitations there. Here, if you're somebody who's ambitious and you like nice things, the fact that you're in America inspires you to just work hard because you see people who have resources that are dumber than you.
Damn.
How can that not inspire you? Inspire you. Look at Floyd Mayweather. They say he can barely read. Now I know he done screwed up all his money or whatever, but the point what I'm trying to say, guys, is the capitalism is pushing on a hamster wheel.
Wait, Floyd Mayweather is losing his goodbye. All that money that man had, and he messing up his money. How? Anyway, thank you, boo. He said everybody effing coach good. I'm a effing dentist. We know you're a dentist. I'm with it. If you don't think you're a criminal, you're not a criminal. You delete somebody, you're innocent because they touched you. You delete them, it's all good. Everything is everything, I tell you. Everybody a effing coach. Thank you, JB. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Everybody effing coach, good. I'm a effing dentist, so I get it. Bryant, Messi, lawyers, and doctors. Yes, send the asteroids. I am a doctor, a lawyer, and a counselor. I'm a life coach. You need some coaching with your life? Holla at me. Shout out to BT. Thank you, honey. He said, if this is one video for the week, he needs to... If this is the one video for the week, you need to step it up. I don't know what this person does. This is too funny. That's hilarious. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Shout out to the chat as per usual. Child, this is better than watching the Karmelo Anthony thing piss me off. Floyd Mayweather is broke? What? Didn't that man be a millionaire? Wow. Well, he couldn't read, so if you can't read, that might have something to do with it. I don't know. Oh, Reaper. Floyd Mayweather can't read. That's how. I mean, we've known that. Everybody has known that. He ain't getting nothing done about it. Dummy. What a dummy. And I know he was tricking off on women, of course. Yes, where have you been, Messi? Floyd owes everybody. He got finessed for $175 million by a real estate investor he gave access to his accounts. Child, I do not follow boxing, and definitely not that goofball. Yo, I can't know everything. I cannot know everything. He filed bankruptcy and he got major IRS issues. Wow. Guess he better get to fighting, child. Get to fighting. Move to Thailand.
Because you see people who have more than you. You look at Kim Kardashian, the bitch is basically a billionaire from sucking cock on camera.
What?
Essentially.
Damn!
Kylie Jenner and them are basically billionaires from being a sister of somebody who sucked cock on camera. When you break it down,
Trinidad, I guess you can say whatever you want, child. Lord have mercy. I was not expecting that. Why Kim taking strays and the rest of the Kardashians? Dang right.
That's basically what they are. So when you see that, how can that not inspire you? How can that not inspire you to want to do more and do more and do more and do more? So that's what he's talking about. I don't know if that's a good thing. A lot of people have that lid on their top here in America. Here in America, they have a lid. They don't believe. I used to have it. I used to think all I could ever be was a 9-to-5 employee. And it finally came off my head and I realized, man, I can do anything I want to if I work hard enough to achieve it.
There you go.
So that's what he's talking about. I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing.
Modestly, they're doing what they need to do, right? And then they're just enjoying it. The amount of people that I've seen just walking around smiling. I walk into different establishments. Everyone is super damn nice, smiling. There's a thing that they do down here, like when you want to say like thank you, they go like this, right? They say some things like "Sarika" or like some shit like that. I keep hearing it, but like I don't really know what it is at the same. But like they do this thing, and I find myself like I was thinking about it early today. Between the time that I woke up and I went to go get that,
you know, MTR like the guy who got some money, and then girls start treating him different, and then he think like, man, women are so nice. No, they treat you like that because they know you got some money. They look at him as a rich American, so there's like a little respect going on there. You know, it's like if you go to these third world countries, you're an American and you're traveling, it's like, oh wow, that's a rich American, you know. And so they just kind of treat you with that indifference, like it's like a little ass kissing. I bet you they don't treat everybody like that. You get like a American pass, so to speak, right? Where it's like people just treat you better because they just view you as an American, as somebody who have resources and stuff like that. So you kind of get looked up to a lot, and a lot of people don't understand that you can start to get treated different. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop the video there. Shout out to my brother MTR. In my opinion, I would rank him as the best content creator in the manosphere. But just some slight disagreement. I wouldn't even know if you call them disagreements, right? Just a different way of looking at it. I wouldn't really say it's like illegal to disagree with MTR, right? He's such a good dude, right? But you know, he reacted to a lot of my videos. I think I owed him one, right? I had to get one, right? So back in the day, he reacted to a lot of my videos and stuff like that. I always liked it, guys.
All right, I get it. Yeah, I have to think about watching another video of his. I have to think about it, child. That was enough. Once a week, I guess I could commit. AMS don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Alabama, we gotta hold this out. Oh no. Oh no. Is the first game tonight, Kofa? the first NBA game, finals game. Let me show you one more tonight's conversation, then I'm out of here. It has been 2.5 hours. Well, at least it's only 6:30. Now go back and watch 90 Day Fiance. Now I gotta die choking on this damn water. Wednesday. Oh, I'm not gonna be watching. I was just wondering. I promise you, I will not be watching. Anyway, Lord have mercy, I'm about to die. I think we saw that one. Let me go here. His wife said, "I love you" to another man, but chose her husband after a man-to-man call. Oh, Lord, help your people. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
Asking this question for brother in the audience. If a wife has been cheating with a male mentally, does it mean eventually her body will follow?
Is that him coming up?
Come on,
That's
bro.
him. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we need some context. Ask your question. All right, so what happened?
She hasn't seen.
What, Kay? What? You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Anyway, no, yeah, it went down the wrong pipe. Pause. I'm not trying to hear from Kay or any of the rest of y'all. Oh, come on, Biggie. Biggie Smalls in the house. All right, let me go back. Don't take me off my square, Kay. No, I'm not coming. Pause. I'm not coming. Where the hell are you at again? Arizona. I'm not coming to Arizona. Been there, done that. Anybody interested in her? In case she's available, Bueller. Anybody? Reaper. Bueller. All right, I'll be trying to help y'all.
Asking this question for brother in the audience. If a wife has been cheating with a male mentally, does it mean eventually her body will follow?
Is that him coming up?
That's him. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we need some context. Ask your question. All right, so what happened?
She hasn't seen him physically because our lifestyle is set up. We both go to work, then get out of work, got to get the kids. We stuck in the house. But recently, like today, me and him talked on the phone.
Hold on, what the? Oh, I'm interested. I am interested. What the y'all talk about?
Because before we got to him, me and her talk. She was like, "I love you," and I'm like, "Well, you can't love two people. Like,
you love who?"
She said she loves me, but then I asked about him. She said, "Well, I like him a lot, but
bro,
right,
bro, come on, bro,
run,
you know better."
So let me end this. So I can go back to my seat. So to wrap it up, it was like, I'm tired of this. I can leave today if this is who you want to be with. Let's call a nigga. So I call it, and then when he get on the phone, he like, "Yeah, bro, we should have been had this talk. The cat out the bag."
Nigga said the cat's out the bag.
So he like, "Man, listen, check it out, bro. No disrespect. I've been in love with her. I don't know. I should have been married her. You married her. Now I'm ready to leave." I said, "Okay, so check it out. Let's make a decision right now, baby. Do you want to be with him or do you want to be with me?" He said, if she choose you, I'll stop calling her. Then he was like, "If she choose me, what are you willing to do?" I said, "Well, I'll go to Dallas." So basically, in this whole process, I was asking, "Am I ever?"
Who the did she choose? Don't skip that part. You try to skip important parts of the story. Who did she choose?
She chose me. But now, so yeah, she chose me. But we all know though, just because a person chooses you in front of them, don't mean they're gonna choose you when you're away from them.
Hey, listen, let me tell you this. I'm glad she chose you. So now you got some, and now I'm leaving.
Thank you.
So you go ahead and do that. I'm glad she gave you that ego boost. Now get the out of that relationship, cool?
Oh, wow.
Listen, if you ever have to call it man to man, it is over.
Wow.
Yeah, man to man, I'm just
Bro,
saying.
she got you looking crazy, bro. Leave.
She got me looking crazy.
Got you looking crazy.
One more question.
Wow.
In terms of like seconds, how long did it take her to come to that decision? Because if she was conflicted about this, or was it an immediate?
You. Was it that?
She said, yeah, she said she went back to her Christian values, said that she wanted her family to work out. Hold on. She
didn't choose you. She chose you by default.
She chose God. She didn't choose God.
So listen. God.
Wow. Yo, that's crazy AF. I can't do this. Yo, Kofa, you're going to stop this right here and right now. This ain't got nothing to do with why brothers are checking out. That nigga look like a whole ass fucking fool. A whole ass fucking fool. And he came up here and did this shit. And he's sitting up here acting like he don't know. He is the fucking problem. I'm not even one to be like, soon as somebody cheats, you done with them. I'm not even that person. But y'all, what we not gonna do is have whole fucking conferences with the person you allegedly cheating with. Then we gonna come back and then say, so what you wanna do? Nigga, what? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. He the whole problem up in this scenario. I don't care what y'all say. He is the whole fucking problem. Dang, do I want to be on there on the panel? I would love to be on the panel. They got to pay me right. I would love to be on the panel. I would be the most hated bitch on that panel. I promise you. I'd be the most hated bitch on that channel. I'd have to have security. I'm telling you. Because every time it's going to be like, you really up here asking this question, chat. How old are you? That's going to be my question. How old are you? If they don't look like they 21 or something, I'll be like, child, how old are you? They're going to be sick of me. I can't believe Ace gave that advice. That is not even in his character to say that. Wow. That is wild. Shout out to RBN. He said, thank you, boo. He don't think he can get another chick. I feel sorry for Big Bro. I agree that that's absolutely what it is. But child, you got to figure out how to be the fuck alone, because ain't no way. We holding discussion. We having conferences. We holding discussions. What? Wow. Look, I can't blame any woman in there that's like, I don't want that nigga. I can't even blame them for that. I can't even blame them for that. That's crazy. Reaper says, every time a man goes up, he will leave embarrassed. He left embarrassed on his own this time. He ain't even blaming the whole gang. This is all on him. That's totally on him. Wow. RBN, thank you, boo. He said his low sperm count. Got him out here bad. Show him some grace. Hell no. I wouldn't show no bitch no grace. This nigga don't get no grace. He look crazy AF. He a bitch ass. He worse than your boy, child. He worse than your boy.
I don't care. All I care about is my relatives. Let me drive this home. All I care about is a nigga disrespecting my relative, nigga. That's all I care about, boy. That's all I care about.
Him and she, I guess they just care about their family after all these shenanigans, child. Beach Drizzle, thank you, boo. He said, are tonight's convos worth it? Depends on what you mean by worth it. Is it worth it to watch a bunch of foolish ass people ask a bunch of foolish ass questions? Yes. It was cool. I was up front though. I wasn't trying to get in the back. I wasn't trying to be in the back room. So I paid to be up front, not the front seats, but up front, so I can have a good view and so I can see what's what. I can take pictures. I can stream. I didn't stream last time, but next time I will, because I think I can. I didn't know what the rules were, so that's why I didn't stream. But I think I can, so next time I will. I don't think they're coming back here until October, I believe. But anyway, let's watch it again, child. Let's watch it again.
Asking.
And she went and asked it. I'm sitting there and then somebody be like, can you go ask this question for me? I'll be like, what the fuck? Grow up. These people are not young. That man ain't young. Get up there and ask your dumbass question. You already know it's a dumbass question.
This question for brother in the audience. If a
Eds don't even sound like they know each other.
wife has been cheating with a male mentally, doesn't mean eventually her body will follow.
Is that him coming up?
Come on, that's him. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we need some context.
Damn.
Ask your question. All right, so what happened?
She hasn't seen him physically because how her lifestyle is set up.
She hasn't seen him physically because of the way her lifestyle is set up. Okay. The fuck does that mean? Is she out 7 days a week? Or how her lifestyle is set up? Trust me when I tell you, somebody want to cheat, they're gonna cheat. It don't matter what the fucking lifestyle is like. I'm thinking, but I also think he's making excuses for her. In my opinion, he's making excuses for her. It's the way her lifestyle is set up. Nigga, we all got family, we all got responsibilities, we all gotta work. If somebody gonna fuck, they gonna fuck. You know what? Call out sick. You think she at work, she ain't there. Call out on a vacation day. You think she there and she ain't there. Grow up. Grow up. That's what he is thinking. That's him making excuses for her, in my opinion. B. Strizzle says, good point. Thank you, boo. Yep, it just depends on what you want. I think it was fun. I'll go back. Reaper, thank you. He says she cheats on him in the office. Like, I'm still tripping over that dumbass shit. Dumbass shit. But this is him making excuses for her. This is definitely him making excuses for her. And honestly, I like him big, right? You know, he looked like Donkey Kong. Remember Donkey Kong? I forgot. I got to look into Donkey Kong from New York. But he's got the problem. He dressed better than that man that was proposing to that lady. So he got to go get some, maybe he need to go talk to Alpha Male Strategies. So he can get some confidence in him or something. That would be my suggestion at this point. Because he's the one with the problem. He definitely the one with the problem. He making excuses for her.
We both go to work, then get our work, got to get the kids, we stuck in the house. But
you ain't stuck. Ain't nobody stuck in the house, child. That's just what he thinks. He making excuses.
Recently, like today, me and him talked on the phone.
Today? I ain't hear that before. They talked on the phone and he still came to this show? Tonight's conversation should go on a cruise so we can all go and start some mess. Girl, then they got to sit on that shit with us knowing their business for 7 days. Woo, that'd be something else.
Hold on, what the? Oh, now I'm interested. I am interested. What the fuck y'all talk about?
Because before we got to him, me and her talk, she was like, I love you. And I'm like, well, you can't.
Before we got to him, me and her talk, I love you. Wait, so what did you need to talk to him for if she love you? Hold on.
What the fuck y'all talk about?
Damn it.
What?
I just wanted to see him for a second. This is Lance Gross, right? Just checking.
What y'all talk about?
Because before we got to him, me and her talk, she was like, I love you. And I'm like, well, you can't love two people. Like,
yeah, you can.
You love who?
She said she loves me, but then I asked about him. She said, well, I like.
If she asked him and it was, well, she don't love you. She don't love you. She want to be with him. Am I lying? Thanks for the confirmation. I gotta go look him up. Am I lying? Oh, I love you. Oh, well, what about him? Okay. He got the money though. Maybe that's it. Biggie got the money. Biggie Smalls in the house. Is that who this is? His younger brother?
I come a lot, but bro.
Y'all, can I ask you a question, Sassy Streets? Sassies. If a woman that you married to says, oh, I love you, and then you ask her about the other dude, well, I like him a lot. What are y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna say? What are y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna say? Men are in love, women are in business. Shout out to CGA. I don't know about that. Love me some CGA, but I don't know about that. No. Not the gulag. I'm just saying. That's Biggie Smallhead. Oh my God. Other dude, what? Ain't no way, boy. That's what I'm saying. This man, he is making excuses for her. I'm just saying, see you, bye. Not whip that trick. Shut up.
Goodbye, Tech 170 said, you know he's sitting on a chair in a corner in the bedroom taking video, asking if they need a towel or more baby oil. Yo, I saw the Diddy Daphne Joy video, and I saw her sprouting out the baby oil. I was like, oh, that's what that's for. I got 3 minutes of that video. It was enough. I was like, this is not the prawn I want to watch. F this. I was done with it. But I saw that baby oil get used, child. I synced it.
Right.
Bro, come on, bro.
Run.
You know better.
Dude, and I'm like, well, you can't love two people. Like,
You love who?
she said she loves me, but then I asked about him. She said, well, I like him a lot, but.
Bro.
Right.
Bro, come on, bro.
Right. He know he wrong. Right. Now he getting nervous. This is an embarrassment all his own. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody but himself.
Run. You know better.
So let me end this so I can go back to my
Mm.
seat. So to wrap it up, it was like, I'm tired of this. I can leave today if this is who you want to be with.
Do you hear him giving her the choice? If it's gonna be like this, I can leave today. So you're giving her the choice. Instead of saying, child, I'm the fuck out of here. He's like, if it's gonna be like that, I can leave today. That's a dangling, it's a dangling pause, participle or something. It's like you waiting for an answer. You waiting to hear what comes after that. He ain't even making the decision himself. He waiting for her. After the about the other dude. Well, I can leave today. Sound like a broken robot or something. I'm just saying. You about to Google the video? Ain't worth it.
Let's call a nigga. So I call it, and then
Wait, he said, let's call the nigga. Hold on. Let us do this together.
So to wrap it up, it was like, I'm tired of this. I can leave today if this is who you want to be with. Let's call a nigga. So I call it.
Let's call the nigga. What was the answer to the question? Well, if you said I can leave today, what did she say? She must have been, So he said, let's call the nigga and see what he got. So we're gonna let him make the decision. Oh no. Biggie's younger brother. Sir. He's letting the other dude make the decision. First, he let her make the decision. She obviously wasn't making the decision. Now you're gonna let the dude make the decision for his fucking life on whether he keeps his wife or not. So what is the incentive here for her not to go do it again? What makes you think that she won't go do it again, sir?
And then when he get on the phone, he like, yeah, bro, we should have been had this talk. The cat out the bag.
Yeah, bro, we should have been had this talk. The cat's out the bag, like literally.
Nigga said the cat's out the bag.
So he like, man, listen, check it out, bro. No disrespect.
How you gonna sit up here talking about no disrespect in this disrespectful ass, stupid ass scenario and conversation? This is wild.
Nigga said the cat's out the bag.
So he like, man, listen, check it out, bro. No disrespect. I've been in love with her. I don't know. I should have been married her. You married her. Now I'm ready to leave. I said, okay, so check it out.
Wait, I wanted to marry her. You married her. I should have been married her. Everybody should have been married. Nobody married. I mean, I guess they married. That sounds crazy.
Cat's out the bag.
So he like, man, listen, check it out, bro. No disrespect. I've been in love with her. I don't know. I should have been married her. You married her. Now I'm ready to leave. I said, okay, so check it out. Let's make a decision right now, baby. Do you want to?
Let's make a decision right now, baby. So they all three was having this conversation. I should have married her, but you married her. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go on. I'm not going to marry her because you married her. He may have gotten his advice from Alpha Male Strategies, allegedly.
Be with him or do you want to be with me? He said, if
you want to be with him, is it her or is it him or me? Him or me? Is it him or me? Him or me? Say girl. Yo, who is that? Usher and R. Kelly, I think. Yeah, same girl. Same girl. Crazy. Let me rewind it. This is funny.
Okay, so check it out. Let's make a decision right now, baby. Do you want to be with him or do you want to be with me? He said if she choose you, I'll stop calling her. Then
if she chooses you, I'll stop calling. The side dude says if she chooses you, like she ain't standing there. If she chooses you, then I'll stop calling her. Oh, well, isn't that nice of him? Isn't that nice of him? Wow. That's nice. Biggie's little brother. That is nice. That is nice.
or do you want to be with me? He said if she choose you, I'll stop calling her. Then he was like, if she chooses me, what are you willing to do? I said, well, I'll go to Dallas. So basically,
so she gets all the choice here, y'all. She gets all the choice here. Where are all the strong men at? This sounds like two sassy straights to me. Like, seriously, for real. I thought everybody was all strong and taking care of people and shit. And providers and telling everybody what to do. MSG. Where all that at for both of these niggas? Child, she must look like Kim Kardashian. Y'all think she look like Kim K? This nigga, if she chooses you, I'll bow out. This nigga, if she chooses you, I'm gonna go to Dallas. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? She got all the damn control and leverage. That ain't her fault. Child, y'all just gonna be out here acting like these biatches ain't running these niggas, okay? They be out here allowing this shit. You just don't know what you see on a cruise, child. You just don't know. This is crazy.
Do you want to be with him or do you want to be with me? He said if she choose you, I'll stop calling her. Then he was like, if she chooses me, what are you willing to do? I said, well, I'll go to Dallas. So basically in this whole process, I was asking, am I
Who the f did she choose? Don't skip that part. You trying to skip important parts of the story. Who did she choose?
She chose me. But now
you don't hear no bit of claps. Shout out to him. I'm excited. I'm happy. There's another marriage that's not broken up. There's another marriage not broken up. I love it. This is good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff.
Skip important parts of the story. Who did she choose?
She chose me. But now, so yeah, she chose me. But we all know though, just because a person choose you in front of them, don't mean they're gonna choose you when you're away from them.
Hey,
he's talking about his damn self. He's talking about his damn self, sir. Then why would you allow? Oh my God! Just because she chose you, don't mean she's choosing you when she's not around you, sir. Oh my God. This is crazy.
Hey, listen, let me tell you.
Why are they clapping? Hold on. They didn't clap when he said she chose him.
Just because a person choose you in front of them, don't mean they're gonna choose you when you're away from them.
Hey, listen.
That's what they clapping on? That's what the crowd is clapping on. Just because they chose you in front of you, don't mean they're gonna choose you behind when you're not there. What?
Listen, let me tell you this. I'm glad she chose you. So now you got some, and now I'm leaving. Thank you.
Now this is not like Ace. Y'all know damn well this is not like Ace to say to leave a man to leave a woman.
So you go ahead and do that. I'm glad she got you that ego boost. Now get the f out of that relationship, cool?
He ain't going nowhere.
Listen.
Look at him. Biggie Smalls ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
So you go ahead and do that. I'm glad she got you that ego boost. Now get the f out of that relationship, cool?
You know why? Because she'll just call up the other dude and he'll accept her. This seems like the same difference as what I tell you women be fighting over men. even though they're allegedly friends or they know each other, or they find out about the other one and they can't stand them. I can't stand you, blah, 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 blah. But they're going to hang in there so that they can go ahead and fight, even though there's an alleged sisterhood. Ain't no sisterhood. Ain't no sisterhood. This is wild. And this just happened the same day before they came here. She probably in the audience. Why would this man come here on his own unless he really wanted to come ask this damn question? She probably here in the damn audience. That'd have been funny if they said bring her ass on up here.
Because listen, if you ever have to call a man to man, it is over.
Would you agree with that? If you got to call a man or call the other man to have a man-to-man conversation about your wife, to let him make the decision on whether you and your wife stay together. It could be your girlfriend, but they get to make the decision. The outside person gets to make the decision on whether you stay together. That's sounding like it's a problem, and it sounds like it's over. Like some things, it's just like, come on, y'all. This don't make no sense. This shit is over. Let it go. Let it go. Wow.
Man to man, I'm just saying.
She got you looking crazy, bro. Leave.
She got me looking crazy.
Got you looking crazy.
You even got Kitty up there shaking her head. Yeah, leave, bro. You're embarrassing and you're embarrassed, I'm sure. He ain't leaving that woman.
One more question. In terms of like seconds, how long did it take her to come to that decision? Because if she was conflicted about this, or was it an immediate? Was it that?
She said, yeah. She said she went back to her Christian values, said that she wanted her family to work. That hold on, she
didn't choose you. She chose you by default.
She chose God. She didn't choose God.
So listen.
God.
Wow. That is too much. That's crazy. That's all him. That's all him. He love her. He love her. Yeah, he clearly probably don't think that he could get anyone else either. God, that man don't even look like he might be 40, probably in his late 30s. Like he can't find another woman. Sir. Yeah, all you gotta do is lose some weight, find your neck, you'll be all right. Clearly, I think he has a little bit of money because he's dressed nicely. You dress decently, right? I'm sure she was in the audience, child. That was crazy. Anyway, that's a good place to end, child. 3 hours. I have to stop this. Shout out to June the 1st, though. Somebody go sign that man up to Alpha Male Strategies because he needs some help. I'm sure he can help him. He embarrassed the men in his family. Damn, not the whole man, not the whole damn family, child. Mentally he can't what, leave her? He can't make the decision, is that what you mean? They be loving they stinking asses. Who? The dude loves her? I'm sure that he does. I have no doubt about that. But he also, I don't think that he thinks he can do any better. I don't think he thinks he could do any better. Also, he looks above average height. Yeah, all you gotta do, honestly, is lose some weight. He's clearly a nice person. Get a backbone. And it looks like he has some money. So that's that. Yeah. The other 6, I don't know. It might be a problem. Maybe that's the problem. That ninja needs CGM. That might be too much. Send him to Alpha Male Strategies first. That might be too much. Just don't send him to Fresh and Fit. Get another woman. He could get another woman in the damn he could get another woman in the crowd. Not after that story. He had to come back. He has to come back. But he get a woman in that crowd. Say I'm lying. He could get somebody in there on a different night 6 months later. After he lost some weight, found his neck. He'd be good. Why are you talking about him?
I'm the boss too. We gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that backstreet money. Yeah. You got a couple of kids. You don't have no job. Yeah. Don't worry about that little girl. That's not job. Yeah. coming by your Texas.
That's where he needs to go. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. All right, y'all. I'm done. It's only 7 o'clock. That's good. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Lawrence and Reaper, stream sponsors on this first day of June. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to the mods. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone that donated. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Second half of the year, y'all, we got to figure it out. Whatever it is that you need to have change, figure it out right now. Have a plan and change it by the end of the year. We're going to celebrate at the end of the year, all right? I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do something. Plus, we got to get to 50,000. Let's get that shit together. Make sure you subscribe if you're listening. Make sure you share daggone video. Make sure you hype daggone video. Make sure you like daggone video. Make sure you comment. I see you all in the next one.